Okay, guys. This is the last time I'm going to try to stream. Probably ever. If it doesn't work out, that means I'm just going to sign off and go to bed, okay? Oh my God. So I saw that there was some drama going on with the H3 podcast, as there tends to be sometimes. And I'm not a follower of H3. Not that I don't like them. I just have ADHD, so it's hard for me to listen to a podcast for very long. It's really just because I can't sit still and pay attention. But I do keep up with some of the drama because I have nothing else to do. I'm on dialysis. What else am I going to do? So I saw that they responded to some drama that had been going on over the holidays. Which I think is really funny that people decided to start, to bring up their grievances while they were on their holiday break when they couldn't respond. So brave of you guys. But yeah, so I pissed off a bunch of Hassan followers because I watched a video about him and I made it very clear that I do not like him. So I've been kind of following up with the beef between him and Ethan, but that doesn't really have anything to do with this video this time, surprisingly enough. There were two other people who decided to pick fights, I guess, with Ethan Klein, and one of them was a man with, I think he has dwarfism. His name is Aubrey. I can't remember his last name. And is it bad that I want to say his last name is Smalls? That's bad. I'm not trying to be mean, but no, for real though. It's just, you'll see. He annoys me already, but he started up a grievance with them. I don't know why now he decided to bring it up now, but we're gonna watch their response to that because he made some TikToks about it. And then there was there's a girl who started she made a whole video airing out her grievances with Ethan Klein, and I just think I blame Dogpack and all the Mr. Beast shit for people thinking that they need to make a whole ass hit piece video on every single thing that offends them or makes them annoyed with someone. I'm seeing all of these YouTube videos about creators that are just a bunch of nothing. It's just a bunch of nothing. I'm like, is that really what you made a whole video about? I make the most simple videos ever because I am not a tech person. It pisses me off. I get really mad. So I don't do well with technology. And so I'm not going to put a bunch of work into something like a video that if I don't believe in what I'm talking about, or if I'm not for sure about what I'm talking about, I'm not going to make a video about it. So how are people out here making these whole ass hit pieces on these creators over literally the smallest shit ever? We don't have to air out everything, you guys. Can we just can we bring shame back? Can we please just bring shame back? Can we just normalize keeping things to ourselves once in a while? If not everything has to be made into a YouTube expose hit piece, but whatever. If you want to do that, I don't care. It's your time. I'm on dialysis for kidney failure. I have all the time in the world until I die, which could literally be tomorrow. So, what else can I do but keep up with YouTube drama? So let's watch H3 respond to the allegations. And I said, I want to be clear. I'm pretty neutral on this because I don't really know these people. I don't really follow them, but I have noticed, I do kind of agree with Ethan Klein about the rise in anti-Semitism has been really bad lately, and people are they've just been so emboldened to I don't know, it's to be really anti-Semitic, and it's kind of awkward. It's not good. I got my degree in history, and I specialize in U.S. military campaigns after the Reconstruction. So World War II was a big chunk of that. And it's just, yeah, there's just a lot of things going on right now. It's just so crazy. So crazy. So, yeah, nobody bring any of that into the chat because I will just block you. Like, I'm not going to tolerate anyone bullying or anything like that. But we are going to see what they responded with. And this is my first time actually, like, streaming, like, watching a video with you guys on live stream on YouTube. I'm usually over on TikTok, and I have, like, a pretty decent amount of people who come to my lives over there, but I've never had luck streaming on YouTube. So let's see how this goes. If it just cuts out, I don't know why it does that sometimes. I'm sorry if I don't get to say goodbye. I am Irish, so I'm going to do my Irish goodbye once in a while because my OBS decides not to work. All right, guys, let's go ahead and watch this. And yeah, let's just see. Let's see what the deal is. Why can't I hear it? Why can't I hear it? There we go. Like, where'd the sound go?
I had been scheduled to host the show
there
today, and the topics that we were going to discuss were what you would expect in any H3 podcast. Talk about some news, make some jokes.
Is this the most recent one?
Poorly, but unfortunately, that's
No, that's not it. It's from 9 months ago. Wait, isn't there a new one? Didn't they respond to some new people? I want to make sure I have the right video. I told you guys I'm like a boomer when it comes to technology. My mom actually is a boomer, and she calls the cable company to help her with her printer. It's so annoying. I'm like, Mom, you have a Juris Doctorate. You're a member of Mensa. You know, you have to have like an insane IQ to be a member of Mensa. She's a judge. I'm like, how do you not know how to use a printer? Like, it drives me insane. But I'm about there. I'm about in the same. Here we go. Okay, I think this is it. Here we go. Yeah. Responding to the haters that waited for me to go on break. Like, that really is some shit, huh? Like, that's crazy. People really, like, are such chicken shits nowadays. Like, I swear to God, guys, like, just, like, I don't know. I was getting some, like, pretty serious, like, threats after I made that Hassan video. But I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, first of all, I have a lot of, like, firearms, and the people who are threatening me more than likely get anxiety going to the gas station. So I'm, like, not scared of them. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know. Y'all just...
We are back, my friend. Thank you.
Maybe stop. Ah, this is so loud. Oh, my God. That was so loud. I'm an old lady. I'm like, too loud. All right, here we go. All right, is this going to work? Is this going to play? Right, here we go.
That's right. It's been over 2 weeks. The H3 show has been on break. And
Wait. All of this shit happened over a matter of only 2 weeks. Why does it feel like it's been like a month? God. Why did y'all decide to wait until the break? 2025.
The energy is hot.
You guys know this means 2016 was 9 years ago. I want to throw up. That's
2025.
my daughter turns 10 in like 2 weeks.
Have a good break.
I'm
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, we did. No complaints.
Yeah, I did.
Anyone want to complain?
Man, their chat goes so fast.
Oh,
Me
there
and
you
my
go.
whole
That
family,
sucks.
we got colds.
There you go.
That sucks.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Anything else? Anything
Yeah, I
else?
didn't get to go to New York because of my cold.
That
Okay,
sucks.
I don't.
You got
We
something?
don't need to do all this beginning stuff. Where does it actually like start? I don't want to sit through all the beginning because that's 4 hours of a podcast that I already told you guys I can't sit through podcasts. Like, where is it? Here we go. Here it is. Found it. Okay. I love that things are time-stamped on YouTube. It's so good for my little ADHD brain. Okay, let's do this.
This first hater award.
First hater award.
Aubrey. Oh boy. Now, if you don't remember Aubrey, let me refresh you.
The music.
Person.
The music.
Activist.
That was
And,
funny.
There was a time during Jimmy Lee's
Tenure.
arc on this
Tenure.
where he was
Arc.
using the M word, which is really derogatory for little people. And we were trying to...
Yeah, that is
break
kind of
through
a
to
icky
him
word.
that he should not use that language anymore.
Yeah.
Aubrey was a fan of the show at the time, and he wrote in wanting to participate in educating Jimmy Lee. Let's start by showing you the video he put out, and then we'll go over everything else. Yeah.
Okay.
So there was a podcast that I was on one time, and it was a horrible experience, and it's why I'm never going to go on another podcast again. And no, I will not be naming the podcast, even though some of you definitely know what I'm talking about. But
I'm pretty sure everybody knew who he was talking about. You didn't even have to name him.
Dad.
Name him. Any Real Housewives fans? Name him.
Now accusing of essay years later.
What is that? Did I do the essay?
Yeah, what'd that have to do with them?
What's the point of saying that?
He's not on there anymore.
He was on my show a few years ago, so then I feel like, what the fuck? Anyway, from the beginning, he's trying to bitch out and be like, I'm not going to say the show, so they can't respond to me. It's like everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. Okay, let's stop doing some bullshit, cowardly shit like that, okay?
That's what I'm saying. Everyone's being so, like, cowardly about it. Like, stop being a chicken shit. Just say, hey, like, what you said pissed me off, and then move on with your day. You don't even have to tell him about it. Like, do you know how many people that the people from H3, like, deal with on a daily basis? Like... You don't even have to tell them. Just be like, oh, that sucked. That was kind of a shitty fucking joke. And then move on with your day. Like, it's literally not that serious. These people are never going to, like, they're not going to think about you after this. They're not going to think about you probably ever. Move on with your life. It's not a big deal.
And stop being a baby. Right, go ahead.
The comedian one day was talking in a bit about how he has a phobia of little people. And they were going on and on about a lot of miseducation around dwarfism in general. So I was like, oh my god, this is the perfect time to educate people. We love a good educational moment,
Isn't it?
especially as a viewer at the time with dwarfism. So I wrote on their subreddit, I was like, hey, I'm
Not the
still
subreddit.
here. I would love to come on and educate you guys and talk about the dwarfism community and specifically the phobia of little people, since I know that's such a gray area for a lot of people. So the post blew up.
Can I
all
speed
the
this up?
fans of the show were like, we would love to see Aubrey on the show. They reached out, and then next thing you know, I'm in the waiting room the next episode to talk to the comedian and the podcast owner's dad.
How do I speed this
I
shit
thought
up?
This was going to be an educational little moment, but I was coming on to be a bit. They essentially had, leading up to my appearance, a whole compilation.
That's an outright malicious lie. That's provable. I don't know why he's doing this. It's disgusting, especially considering, like, his whole point is, like, activism. And I feel like it was actually, like, a wholesome, good moment. And I mean, in terms of, like, teaching people about, like, a prejudice against little people. That was, you know, and to imply that that wasn't the intention and that it was to bring him on and humiliate him or something. It's just a malicious...
Yeah, so H3's always been pretty liberal, and I know that they've made some edgy jokes before, but, like, they're not like the Howard Stern show, you know? Like, I don't feel like they would just bring a little person on with the sole purpose of using them as, like to humiliate them, you know? I don't know. I don't listen to the podcast, but from, like, just the, like, idea, like, the vibe I get from them, they don't really seem like they're super malicious people, you know? I don't know.
Outright lie.
Like, I'm pretty center left, but I'm still pretty. I'm a solid Democrat. So.
Guy, all the times that he said publicly on the internet that he's afraid of little people, just a lot of derogatory jokes about little people.
Yeah, don't say that. That's not
In drum
nice.
roll, we have a little person to surprise you, and they brought me in, but basically no warning.
Wait,
Why?
you asked to educate people. What do you mean, no warning?
There's so many receipts, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, God.
So embarrassing. You don't remember us dragging him in?
Yeah, you think you can take this big, like, super produced podcast on and them not bring receipts back to throw in your face? Like, I'm cringing. Like, I'm so embarrassed for him.
What does he mean, no warning? Like,
I don't know.
Wait, like we had him blindfolded and we walked him in.
The warning existed. It was in writing.
We're gonna show you guys. You're gonna laugh when you see all this. The part that pisses me off, though, is like it's such a transparent attempt to cash in on all the people that hate me on TikTok. Like, it's so fucking transparent, bro. that it's just it's pathetic. It's honestly pathetic, man. And so, you know, what I said at the time when I made a story about this is like, this shit, you know, this shit's not paying out anymore.
This has to get so old.
Lie about me. Like, fuck you, dude.
It's so unfortunate because his TikTok is so informational, and
Yeah,
he seems to be actually wanting to spread the word. But doing something like this, such a move just to get views.
Yeah, it just like
thing about education.
He really
Yeah.
didn't think about it respond, 'cause, like,
it overshadows
have, like,
his message for sure.
literally everything he said.
Yeah, it makes me really sad just because like we were always on Aubrey's team.
Yeah.
Like we were not on Jimmy's team. You were never used as a bit, and it does hurt that like
That Jimmy guy is the worst. He was a creep.
none of us
It's like
here.
Ethan said, he's cashing in. Cashing in.
He made this cynically to cash in, and it just goes to show you the anti-Ethan hate, how fucking it's resonating on some of the social medias, Twitter and TikTok.
Yeah,
Because like,
it does really just feel like everyone's just jumping on the Ethan hate train. And like, he's done things that I don't really agree with before. But I don't think that... I think a lot of people are just jumping on him because he was defending his religion and his Israel's right to exist, which is totally fine. If you know anything about the Holocaust, you understand why. It's such an important place for so many Jewish people who are still alive today and their families. So I don't know. I just think that there's been a lot of really misdirected hate, I think, towards Ethan, and everyone's just kind of jumping on the Ethan hate train, and I don't think that's fair. I think that everyone needs to maybe take a step back and maybe think why am I so mad, and why am I hating this random guy who doesn't even know me? Why do I hate this so much? Maybe just ask yourself that, and then go donate to a charity for Palestine or something.
Humiliate him for no reason, like a sideshow or some shit. You know, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, and it's like the people seeing this, they're not going to go watch the segment. They're just going
Of
to
course not. Why should they not believe him?
Yeah.
Who would, you know? Yeah.
I saw his video already, and I didn't believe him, but that's just because he
putting all the pieces together this morning.
comes across as very not genuine to me. You guys will see why once we watch it.
I've seen multiple things of our viewers sharing. It's like, Aubrey's doing this. Let's go support him. And that, our viewers have always been so supportive, and we've come back to it. Brought on donations he's been promoting. And I don't know what would lead you to do this. It's very disappointing.
Just cynical.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
Clout
Eggnog?
chasing.
What
That's
makes me exceptionally sad is that for
What?
in a couple years, we followed each other on Instagram. We said happy birthday.
My cat.
I thought the fact that he thought I wasn't on his team and thought he was.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty supportive.
I think
He
that's a
didn't.
clear
That's the thing.
example.
He's lying.
Yeah,
He didn't think that. And it's obvious. He knew our intentions. He knew who we are. And he's here fucking lying intentionally.
Yeah, he was a fan, wasn't he?
And
Literally a Doolittle. Same exact thing.
yeah, it's Jake Doolittle part 2.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on Jake Doolittle.
We're talking a lot. I haven't showed you guys anything, so let me just let him finish his video, and then we'll get to them.
I'll do a video on him. He
And,
pisses me off.
The whole bit was basically just about
But the title is, I'm really confused by the follow post, because everybody's like, I saw this TikTok today by a disability educator I follow and really respect, and it sounded like they were talking about this episode from 2 years ago. I went back and rewatched the whole segment. and I feel like
Excuse
it was
me.
a really enlightening and respectful conversation. Aubrey was listening in the whole conversation and was not brought in by surprise. The crew seemed to be respectful and open-minded for the most part. I don't know. I'm confused. Does anyone think this might be a different podcast? Yeah, unfortunately,
Unfortunately, no.
that's how fucked
No,
up.
he was just
It
lying.
must be a different podcast.
He was just lying.
Fucking asshole.
about having
Uh,
a little person go against two guys who were just talking about how little people. What are they gonna do? Kick you in the shins?
what
At
a...
the end,
I'm sorry. What a victim. What a fucking martyr he is.
solidifies the fact that one, I'm a class act.
I'm on dialysis. I'm disabled. I get it, but come on.
Shit, class act. You're the absolute.
You're the opposite of a
You are
class
a
act. You have
pathetic
zero class.
loser.
The humble bragging is a lot.
And I'm,
Yeah.
I'm like a successful YouTuber or whatever the fuck you want to say. Doesn't mean that I get to lay down and let people fucking shit all over me like that. Fuck you, dude. You're not a class act. You're a piece of shit.
Mind you, this was in front of
I do agree. Oh my God.
And because what you're not gonna do is pretend like just because I have dwarfism that you can suddenly start making jokes as if I'm not a grown man.
I don't think that's what
What you're not
happened.
gonna do is sit here and fucking lie about me on TikTok. Bitch. Fuck you.
But two,
I love it.
again, I'm an educator.
He's in his villain era. I love it.
Education on talking shit.
Yeah.
About to find out. You gotta fucking learn something here, Aubrey.
This
Get your
is
shit
funny.
together, Fucking asshole. What a dickhead.
They weren't really.
Also, like, the way he's so smarmy and so condescending, like.
Yeah, he is very like holier than thou, high and mighty.
The whole crew was just laughing the whole time, and
He's going after
That
you
was
guys.
so.
Sir,
Self-righteous. That's what he's very self-righteous. I can't stand it.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That like hurts to hear.
Like-
No, we weren't. Maybe laughing at the like how horrible Jimmy is, but we would never laugh at
Yeah, he's pretty
So
terrible.
he knows exactly who Jimmy is, what the context was, what he was there to do.
And like, here's the thing that makes me especially sad is it certainly is possible that what Jimmy said on that call hurt Aubrey. Jimmy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, sure.
Conversation Aubrey
But
asked to.
Educated. Yeah, that was his point.
wasn't he on there like a minute ago? Why is he bringing it up now?
Jimmy said did stick with Aubrey and hurt Aubrey. I'm sorry. However, you're saying that we were all laughing at you when we made you a bit, which is not true.
No.
It's provably not true.
It's
Again,
provably not true.
I don't want it to seem like we're telling like, hey, no, you're wrong. It wasn't offensive. Your perception's wrong. No, it's not a perception thing. Just wait.
It's hot. I think I'm getting sick, you guys.
He also said,
I'm starting to feel sick.
we surprised him with this live in front of 50,000 people. This was not a live episode. This was a pre-recorded episode.
Yo, what the hell?
And so, and if you were upset, we could have cut it. You know what I mean? Like there was a long opportunity to do so.
That's what I'm saying.
Live?
I think he might be. So he came on the show twice. There was this,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then because of the way that it went with
probably-
Jimmy, where Jimmy and your dad were just not having the breakthrough that we were looking for, we
Yeah.
decided to have him on again with just him and just talk to him about his movie and his activism and everything. And that was just a straightforward conversation with him. That one was live, but yeah, it's possible he was just confusing the two. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. That's possible. Sure.
it was like an out-of-body experience. I definitely disassociated for maybe 30 seconds because I was like, it's very strange watching something that you consumed for so long and then finally being involved in that circle and then just realizing you're there to be a joke.
Pookie, you weren't involved in that circle. You called in like maybe twice. God. Okay. They seem to be very gracious with him so far, even though they're mad.
I'm so conscious of how what I say yes to and the things that I say and participate in. And the only podcast I listen to now, I ain't listening to that anymore, is
You guys know how annoying that guy Ethan was killing.
It's a lot of patting on the back for himself, you know?
I think a part of this too is that like people were like, "Weren't you on the H3 show?" Because people are so fucking pathetic.
Yeah,
Right.
essentially.
He's like, "No, they were actually mean to me." And
This must get so old.
who's watching that show?
I just love that Ethan's like clapping back at everybody.
I
It's
was a fan of that show for years, but all of a sudden now everything he's done.
listen, they haven't had the Real Housewives on for like 2 weeks, and I have had no drama, and I'm bored. So this is like Ethan's in his Real Housewife era. He's in his Bravo era, and I'm loving it. It's just so messy, and he's just coming back at everybody, and it's just hilarious. It's so good. I'm like,
That's a through line you see of all these new haters.
none of this will matter when we're rotting in the ground, but whatever, you know.
For 5 years, and everything
For
that
now.
I'm criticizing him for happened before I started watching.
I may have laughed at the time, but now I'm upset.
I don't remember. I can't.
But now I'm upset. That's funny.
Because we love the girlies, and one of them actually has a child with a disability and talks so openly and respectfully about that. And then also I listen to my own podcast. 'Cause I love
Wait,
podcasts.
would a mom not like? Could you imagine a mom not speaking respectfully about their disabled kid? Like, I'm sorry, that was a weird point to make.
Soothing, calming voices.
I'm sure there are some out there, but like,
Not in this case.
Was this whole thing a plug for his own podcast?
I mean, yeah, it's all self-serving, just an outright lie.
I have Tourette's too. It's really hard for me to like not do it when I see other people ticking.
And I was also told them that I would love to talk to people about that and why I was making a documentary about little people that actually hired little people behind the
That's
camera
cool.
and the camera in the first place, you know, because of issues like us being constantly used as like a I'm scared of little people and the experience.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta not feel good, you know. And good for him for-
a couple months ago in the summer, which is really exciting. And
Good for him for raising awareness and you know, bringing more eyes on, you know, like people who have dwarfism and who are like I think he mentions on Broadway and doing really great things. So good for him for bringing the spotlight to people with dwarfism. But you know, at the same time, yeah, I think his tone and the switch up that he had, where he was just like a big fan, and then seemed to have a good experience, and then like suddenly when everyone's piling on Ethan, he's like, I had a horrible experience, and then like what you're seeing isn't matching up with what like the new story is. Like, oh, I had a horrible time. That's not really what the receipts are showing, but you know, so it's just like, well, you kind of feel like you're not a reliable narrator here. So it's like I don't trust it. I'm one of those people, I have to see it to believe it. And yeah. So
I'm still hot, so, and the podcast owner now is crashing out on the internet publicly, so.
see, there it is. He's crashing out on the internet publicly.
Is important why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's so obvious, bro. I'm crashing out. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What does
he's
that have to do with me?
clout.
I'm about to crash out. That's true.
Clout. I'm about to crash out.
Land on your fucking reputation.
Ethan's like, you want me to crash out? I'll show you guys crashing out. Oh my god, Ethan's like, okay, you guys want me to crash out? Let's go. Let's do this. Like, I'm an Aries, so I would be doing the same thing. I'd be like, if you guys want me to fucking just bring the mayhem, I'm gonna bring it. Like, I'm gonna bring it bigger than you guys have ever seen mayhem in your lives. Like, I'm gonna ruin your life. Like, I'm gonna go big or go home, baby. You know?
Did he erase it, or
That's what I'm wondering.
because I think he probably panicked when I responded.
Yeah, I probably would have too. I probably would have panicked too. I probably would have like turned my phone off and like avoided. Like, I don't know what the internet is. I would have gone and lived in freaking Cowtown. It was the first city of Wichita. It was literally a cow town. And I would go live there and pretend like I was in the Old West with no phone. I'd be like, everyone, I don't exist. I'm not here. I'm invisible. I would not be able to handle it. I literally had to turn the comments off for my Hassan video because I was just tired of fucking dealing with people. I'm like, no, I you know what? People misunderestimate my ability to ghost. Peace. You'll never hear from me again. Don't worry. Like, I'm out. Like, I just would rather block people and just ignore it. I would rather ignore it. That's probably not healthy. But that's...
Instagram.
What can you do?
And
Instagram story.
or Instagram story. Yeah. Do we have that?
Yeah.
Here, yeah.
Oh, God, an
When I saw
Instagram
this,
story.
Originally, I was like, dude, what the fuck, man? I said.
Oh, sorry, I found it.
Sorry, guys, I'm on my laptop. I hope you can hear all of this okay.
This is what I'm saying. Look how easy it is to
Oh my
defame
God.
me. And this is actual defamation. This is real. Look, 170,000 likes. But how many views does he usually get? Let's take a look here.
So for it to be defamation, it has to have affected H3 or Ethan financially, like, or business wise, or like, let's say it hurt his reputation so much that he can't get, like, he lost his sponsorship or he can't get jobs or something like that, then yeah. So my mom's a judge and I work in law enforcement, so I know a little bit about, I hear people threaten for to sue for defamation all the time, especially on YouTube. Like, everybody's always threatening defamation, but it's like actually kind of a narrow margin of what actually constitutes like defamation. But it has to actually affect the other person, and it has to be like a blatant, like a proven lie. Like, it has to be an actual, like, it has to be a lie for it to be defamation. So basically you have to prove that it's not a lie. Yeah, defamation cases, a lot of lawyers won't pick them up because they're like, nah, that one's kind of tricky. Because, yeah, there's like just, there's a margin. You have to be able to meet the criteria, and most people who threaten defamation, that it doesn't meet the criteria, like, as far as the legal system. So, my grandpa was also deputy attorney general, so I have a lot of lawyers and judges in my family. My mom and dad met at the district attorney's office. They both worked. My mom was assistant district attorney, and my dad was an investigator. And so I basically grew up at the courthouse. So I paid a little bit of attention. So that's all I know about the defamation.
Take a look at his latest video. 15,000, 18,000, 18,000.
Man, I'm getting like 200 views on my TikTok.
Liar. I I should sue fucking people like.
I got 16.5K and I got some like random account warnings. I don't know why. I don't know what I did. My TikTok is very benign. Oh, one was for storm chasing because that's like what I do. I'm a storm chaser. And I'm like on a account restriction or something. I don't know, but like nobody sees my videos. One of my videos, I think it has 60 views. That is dismal for 16.5 thousand followers. And I can't get any new followers. It's weird. Like, I'm shadow banned really bad. But go follow me on TikTok, Twiggy Keeley, for as long as we still have TikTok. Because I think I make pretty good videos. But anyway. Okay, let's keep going.
This account is sadly at risk.
It's like, bro, you can't talk. You can't say anything you want about people.
I didn't sleep last night, you guys. So I'm a little chatty Cathy right now.
He got good. He got a ton of views, a ton of likes. Tons of sympathy for something that didn't happen.
Oh no.
All over the internet. Here's what I said. I said, enough with these weak ass calls.
We have to use our discretion, guys.
This shit is not paying out anymore. Fuck this dude. We have insane amount of receipts to disprove everything. I see you trying to erase shit too. Don't worry, we have it all saved. He was trying to erase it.
Uh-oh.
Right after.
Uh-oh.
Why the fuck would you even make this video? Jake do little levels of self-owning. Enjoy the New Year, dipshit. Yeah. I just went on breaks. I was like, enjoy the time.
No, the Jake Doolittle thing was bad. He weaponized chronic illness, and I was just like, bro. Like, as someone who's in kidney failure, and I'm gonna need a kidney transplant. Well, I've been trying to get on the list. They just denied me for another transplant hospital, you guys. I've been trying to get a kidney for 7 years. I've been on dialysis for 7 years, so I've been trying to get a kidney for 8. This is ridiculous. I'm not even on the list yet. I'm not even on the transplant wait list. I'm not even on the list. I just got denied to get on the list. Like, this is some bullshit. Anyway, I need a kidney, but like, yeah, that whole thing was crazy. I was like, bro, one thing you'll never catch me doing is begging on TikTok or on YouTube for money. Like, I would rather just like sneak, like just quietly go into a homeless shelter. Like, I cannot ask for help. I'm like, I got it. I can do it. I live on $900 a month and I have a roof over my head and my daughter has a room and a drum set and shit. So we're doing all right.
Erase that video and apologize so he doesn't get sued.
Yeah, he probably should.
See you. Man, this dude is gonna look so fucking dumb when we're back with the comment. He's scraping for any clout he can get from this new wave of H3H3.
It does seem that way.
Shit, the minimum I'm on break too, just a coincidence. Literally.
You're the one who wrote it.
Receipts.
Literally, I agree with myself.
Genuinely, I think the only thing that could prevent me from considering legal action, he needs to make a TikTok.
I am loving this like Ethan like villain arc so much. This is so funny to me. This is like Real Housewives on YouTube. The drama.
Here's the original post. Let's go through this. Of him saying he wanted to call.
I am so swollen. I just saw my reflection.
I'm an actor with Dorf.
I have to go to dialysis tomorrow.
A comedy special about disability hate group on YouTube that's been cyberbullying me for over a year.
Good for him.
Tomorrow during the Tippy Toes segment and chat about Jimmy's little people phobia and dwarfism representation. The context, by the way, was that we were talking about how fucked up of a movie Tiptoes is.
What's Tiptoes? I don't.
With zero contact.
We were planning on watching it, which ended up failing.
I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to know what that is.
I don't know what I thought. Here he's
Oh my
one
God.
comment saying he wants to speak with Jimmy. His idea.
I don't like Jimmy. He
Says,
creeps me out.
And
This is the best ever.
he actually writes it out like he's writing a contract.
Oh my God, his last name is Smalls. Oh my God, I was right. Holy shit, I was right. I was trying to not be mean. I was like, I want to say his last name is Smalls, but is that just me like making a, like, is that my like brain doing some subconscious shit? I don't know. I was trying not to be mean, but that's actually his name. Oh my God, I never remember people's names, so I'm really proud of myself right now. I cannot believe I remembered that. I have name and face blindness so bad, you guys. I can't believe I got it right. That's crazy. I was just trying to be respectful.
Jimmy and change his mind about the dwarfism community. Maybe I can even get him to donate to our movie that has multiple.
This is gonna sound bad,
Isn't it amazing?
but when I was little, I got chased by a little person, and it was at a Halloween thing, and like it scared me so bad, and I felt so bad for so long because I was like, they're just people, like, you know, I love everybody, like I try to get along with everybody. I actually do, except like really problematic. Well, I'm kind of a professional hater, but I try to get along with everybody anyway. Like, I like everybody. I just might be a little bit of a hater sometimes. But yeah,
representation.
I don't remember where I was going with that. I'm so tired. I didn't sleep last night.
Admit they have zero
I hate
tolerance for
dialysis.
dwarfism, and that's not their fault. Over 100,000 people are born with dwarfism every year.
Oh, yeah, no, but I got over it eventually.
We're trying people, but all we have is what?
I was like 3 years old when that happened.
Game of Thrones. Trying to give people more reference when they think of little people in Hollywood.
I love Peter
Instead of
Dinklage.
putting us
I
in
just
one-
realized he was an elf.
one category, I decided to write our own movie while telling a true story about my experience with online harassment.
Okay, good for you. That's awesome.
Smalls, volunteer. But okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be a more positive person in 2025.
Exchange that we had with him.
It's really hard.
Stuff that is not public, but is now public.
Oh, shit.
Now this is you talking to him, right, Dan?
Yeah.
So Dan
Oh,
says,
it's hot as shit in my house.
"Hi there. Saw your post about potentially calling into the podcast during the Tiptoe stream to discuss dwarfism representation in Jimmy Lee. Now, unfortunately, the Tiptoes live stream didn't exactly pan out as expected, but we wanted to reach out for another option. Tomorrow, we're filming an episode with Ethan's dad and Jimmy Lee in an old couple sort of situation, and we'll need to confront Jimmy again. Notice the word confront about his problematic jokes to see if we can get through. It's cut off there, but I'm assuming to him.
Yeah.
The clips we want to ask him about is the dwarfism jokes from the previous appearance of his. We tell him specifically.
Nails and bobby pins like are not a good match.
Like Jimmy had said something. I forget what he said, but it was something really super offensive to little people. And we had talked about it. We had acknowledged it, and we had told him specifically what.
Seriously though?
What we wanted to ask. Would you be interested?
Oh shit. Some boomers. I'm sorry. Some of the older generations are. They still will say things where I'm like, you can't say that anymore. Like, there was one time I just had to tell my grandma, like, Grandma, we can't say that. Like, it wasn't even anything really, I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't anything that bad. It wasn't anything racist or anything. It was just something outdated, you know? Oh, God, I can't remember what it was. I just remember being like, Grandma, we don't say it like that anymore. Like, it wasn't even, like, really that bad. What was it? It might have been, oh, I think it was, she said... She said something about like the Hun or something. We were talking about because my daughter's dad is German, and I love Germany. Like I want to go to Germany so bad. And my grandma came to Ireland with us, and like I was telling her how badly I want to go to Germany. And she said she called them like I can't remember what like the old term for German was. It the Hun? I think she might have said something like that. And I was like, Grandma, we don't really say that anymore. She's like, oh, I guess that's right. I haven't heard that term in a long time. I was like, okay. My daughter's grandparents, so her dad's parents, just got back from Germany and Switzerland. His family is from Mecklenburg up north. I thought they were Bavarian for like ever because my daughter is a dirndl for Oktoberfest. Yeah, and they ate at this restaurant all the time called Prost, and her dad has a Bierstein at Prost because he is very German, and they just went to Germany and Switzerland, and they just got back. I'm like, so next time you go over there, just let me know. But anyway, so yeah, I don't remember where I was going with that. I just went on some like fucking like spiel about Germans. I don't. Oh, how like older people will just say some shit, and you have to remind them they can't say that anymore. Like pop, you can't say that word anymore. Old people are so funny. I love them. I love old people.
We gave him not only the option, we told him exactly what was going to happen. He was going to come in, he was going to confront Jimmy Lee on this specific joke. That there would be
Jimmy Lee, I don't like him. He's just like one of those. He's just tacky.
It's exactly what he cited as being like, you know, him not.
He creeps me out. Like he gives me bad vibes.
They gave him the option, like, hey, if this sounds like too, you know, that
If you don't want to do that, here's an alternative option. And then, of course, there's also the option of if you're not comfortable doing it, you don't have to do it at all.
Yeah, because our intentions were good. We wanted him to feel comfortable and have a wholesome experience where he came out with
No good. What's that
And that
song?
is what happened.
Yeah, oh, that song from Big Lebowski.
An educational creator
Yeah.
teach Jimmy.
It was a win-win-win.
We were
Condition, my condition was in. That's the song I was thinking of.
Down to call into the chat with them, and I'm available tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST. Perfect.
I'm deliriously tired. I'm going to bed after this. I'm so tired.
We'll be looking forward to chatting on the show. Thanks, Aubrey. Talk soon. Sounds great. Continuing on.
They seem to be really nice, like so far.
This is afterwards.
After the show, Dan sent him a thank
After the
you.
recording. Hadn't aired yet. keep in mind. This is just, we
was not
recorded
live.
it. This was not live. Yep.
Hi, Aubrey. Thank you for calling in. That got a little spicy, and we appreciate you trying your best to educate and inform using the platform. Not sure how it will resonate with Jimmy's long term, but we're definitely going to debrief with him and talk it out. Hopefully it wasn't too much for you.
They've been very
More resistant
gracious.
than expected. We will keep you posted on when it will come out. Thanks again. I'll let you know if you have any questions. Aubrey said, thanks for having me. Such an honor to chat, even though I know things got awkward for everybody. I would honestly love to chat about calling you back in and talk about what the Reddit post was actually about. I was really inspired by the outpouring of support from fellow H3 listeners who are rooting for a positive discussion on dwarfism. The dwarfism representation outside of Jimmy's comments. I'm usually not so serious, and neither is the project I'm making. It's more surrealistic, artistic, educational content than anything, haha. I know we didn't have a chance to do that today, but I've seen the positive impact H3 has had in the YouTube atmosphere, and I would love to chat about the chance to move the, to move the ball forward. I lost my spot because it zoomed in.
Move ball forward for the community.
Oh my god, my hair's pissing me off.
I know,
and plus...
Over it today. I'm so over it.
Let me read that again. To push the ball forward for the community I know and love. Plus, Ethan the other night said, disabled people are heroes, and I agree. There are so many iconic people with dwarfism out there that your listeners seem to be down to talk more about. So I wanted to see what your thoughts were on this. Let me know what you think.
I'm gonna do something fun with my hair while I watch this.
Yeah. He seems to respect me at this time.
Yeah, he seems like he's not really that upset by anything that's happened.
I'm crashing out.
I'm crashing out. That's so funny.
Dan responds to him.
Oh, I can't do anything with nails.
We are editing the episode together for next week. We have a guest tomorrow, so it'll likely be out next Friday. And then once it's out, we would love to debrief and talk more about your post and project. Once our editor finalizes it and we lock in the date, I'll be sure to let you know ASAP. You're the best.
Okay.
Talk soon. Hi, Aubrey. I know it's about a bit last minute, but is there any chance you'd be available to call in today? We're currently live and we'd love to hear from you. I would love to. I'm watching now. Oh, he sounds like a big fan.
Oh, yeah, it seems like he is.
Thank you guys for making it happen and being so cool. You guys rock. Please let everyone know how thankful I am.
Oh, it's hot as balls in my house.
Dan said, appreciate you, Aubrey. So does our audience. They were so thrilled with your call. That was great, and we're all thankful for the insight you provided. Best wishes and good luck on your project. That sounds like a horrible fucking experience.
They've been so nice. They have been so nice.
We made it, and what a joke we made out of him. Oh my God!
He also made a public Reddit post, which unfortunately I was not able to screenshot before he deleted it, and I couldn't.
Not the Reddit post.
It was the same general sentiment. It was a public thing.
Oh my
so
god,
for
my
having
brush
me
is
on,
like all the way over here.
Community for all the support and everything. It was just all good vibes. It was just nothing but positive vibes about the whole thing. So
Yeah, it seems like he had a really good experience.
During the episode to debrief. All right, well, we have Aubrey on the phone.
we do.
Thank you. So that we'll just say hi to Aubrey, thank him for his time, and
I'm bringing that in right now.
honor him.
I would be so stressed if anyone was actually ever in my chat.
On a second.
Look at all those people.
Like you said. Hey.
Oh, hello. Is this live already?
It sure
My
is.
TikTok, I get a lot of viewers, but over here, I don't get any, which is fine.
Flag, of course.
I just like to talk to myself.
Automatically hate me. I could not imagine being in that moment. I'm glad you had such grace because I do not. I'm glad you're here now and sharing your story as well. It felt, and then Aubrey says, it felt like the wind got knocked out of me, but nevertheless we continue.
Was
to
Ethan
thrive.
a theater kid?
You liar.
I was too.
Something like that you don't have to lie about to get clout. Do something that's actually fucking worthy of people liking it without lying about me.
Actually, that's my theater award behind me. I have 3 of them for stage.
Well, first of all, you got the post?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I see
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, nice. So Aubrey, here's the post Aubrey made. It's been deleted, but here's the
I have the full.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, that's a screenshot. I was just saying this to show you.
Of course they have it all.
By the way, isn't it funny that he
Screen
erased the
recorded.
account and the post right as the story was breaking?
What did he expect to happen?
You're a fucking liar, dude.
What did he expect to happen?
I'm so happy. You're so brave. I can't believe you sat across from that Nazi fascist.
You know what's so funny?
He hates little people. You're so brave. Thank you for sharing the story with me. We love you, Aubrey.
It's funny. I'll talk about it in a minute.
Video, 20,000 views. Nobody gives a fuck. They come for the hate. They tell you how great you are, and then they move the fuck on because they don't care about you or anything.
Yeah, no shit.
Dwarf activism. They don't care about any of the fucking shit that you're trying to spread. They just want to come there, hate on me for being like a Nazi, a fascist, and move.
Even though he's
on.
Jewish.
So that's what you got. You got a little clout for one day, and everybody moved on, dude. Here he said, shout out to the Whamily.
I legitimately had a Hassan follower messaged me and compared me to fucking Jenny Wanda Barkman. I was like, do you even actually know who that is? And for people who don't know who Jenny Wanda Barkman is, she was called the Beautiful Spectre, but she was a concentration camp guard at Stutthof and was hung on July 4th of 1946 at Biskupia Gorka Hill in Gdansk. I know this because I was considering doing a doctorate thesis on this subject. And anyway, that's why it was funny, because my grandpa helped liberate Dachau concentration camp. Like, it's just crazy how, like, people who are, like, really mad at Ethan right now are calling him a Nazi. And I'm like, do you guys actually know anything about the Holocaust? Like, could you please stop comparing Jewish people to Nazis, you guys? Because, like, that's actually so fucking disrespectful. Like, I don't care what your political beliefs are. Like, you should not be comparing a Jewish person to the Nazis. Like, it's just so gross. Like, please don't do that. Please stop. Like, it's so not cool.
Joke about him being a dwarf, the Whamily, I'm assuming? Yeah. Shout out to the Whamily. It's Aubrey, the person with dwarfism, who called in. Thank you, Ethan, the crew, and everyone in the chat for being so welcoming and respectful. Wait, hold on. Whoa. He just said thank you for everyone for being so welcoming.
Yeah.
Weird.
Interesting.
And shout out to Cam for editing. If anybody wants to donate to our film, you have 16 days left. DearAverageHeightPeople.com. I don't remember, but I think we did raise a bit of money actually even for his project.
That's nice of them.
I'm looking for the screenshot. Where is that? You sent it in. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, he wrote it.
Had it with my hair today.
And then this is his comment too at the top. Oh no, this is him here. Shout out, dude. Love seeing your chat. Your kindness and patience is something more people should endeavor to have. Doing my part, one conversation at a time. Thank you for the kind words.
What a nice
Bro, what happened?
little, like, interaction they
I
had.
changed. You changed, motherfucker. What happened to you?
No joke.
But we have more, of course. It's not even.
Of course
everything
they
we've
do.
got.
Of course they have more.
Anyway, just to show you the tone of the conversation.
Thank you so much for taking on the unfathomable task of trying to give sensitivity training to Jimmy Lee and my dad.
No, of course. It's honestly, anytime that people are willing to have a conversation,
They've been
it's
so
just
nice.
important to have a conversation, and I'm
Okay.
honestly like shocked that you guys, allowed that to happen in the first place, because just like dwarfism representation, it's just really, really hard to not be taken as a joke.
I'm sure.
And I was really excited that the Reddit, community and my fellow foot soldiers were there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not be hateful, and I'm trying to be positive in 2025.
Going back and forth with people, asking questions. People were like, "Oh, I know a person with dwarfism that I really miss that I grew up with. Oh, I, love what you're doing because I."
Keep going, buddy. Keep going, man. Tell us more about how much you loved the experience and how wholesome it was and how great it was and how you.
Yeah, he's like, I had a great time.
It was just so fun, so great. Look at the chat, by the way.
That's
Aubrey,
crazy.
We love you, Aubrey.
And
Aubrey,
everyone is so nice.
Such a king. We love you. Bro, who changed again? Fuck you. Go ahead, tell me more about how great we are.
People with dwarfism represented on screen.
That's funny.
So with the Jimmy and Gary thing, I'm like, this is, trust me, in comparison to actual people on the internet who hate me right now and are actively doing everything they can to exploit people with dwarfism.
What?
The easiest thing.
Okay, wow.
Who's doing that?
The easiest that.
No one should be doing that, by the way.
This guy really thinks that he was gonna get away with
Leave
shit.
people with dwarfism alone. They're not bothering you.
Like, I'm glad you got 1 million views and 170,000 likes from everybody that
Like, they're just people. Mind your own business,
But you actually seem to break through to Jimmy Lee. Although, well, that's questionable because
That's questionable.
You did right. I fucking hate midgets.
Oh my god!
For using that
He's the worst. No, like, for real, though. That Jimmy guy sucks, you guys. He's terrible. I can't with him.
It's not, I want to move past the word as the most interesting things that people with dwarfism can.
By the way, I don't believe I've said that word. I don't think I've said that word on this show once since that. I mean, I don't think I've said this. That is not my vocabulary. I've completely phased out anything that might be offensive to little people.
That's good. No, really, though, because, Ethan's around my age, and,
Such a great, wholesome conversation. I
I know it's mean to say, like, it's wrong to say, oh, you know, times were different, but they, like, there were things that, like, we would say, like, the R word, that literally everybody said it all the time back then, and it wasn't because people were being disrespectful, it was just, people just, I don't know how to explain it, like, there's just some things that, like, literally, I'm glad we know now, like, oh, yeah, we don't say that. So it's your duty to not say that now that we know we have that knowledge and information. Like, it's now up to us to apply that knowledge and information and not fall back on, like, oh, well, you know, I was raised in a different time. Okay, well, it's not that time anymore. It's now 2025. So you need to start acting like you live in 2025 with the rest of us, because nobody is just like, oh, well, I was born in a different era. Well, okay, but are you a baby? No, you're a grown woman in the year 2025. Okay, well, then that's the year it is. So you need to start, you know, adapting. Like, just because you were born in 1949 doesn't mean that, like, you have to live like it's 1949. No, you need to get with the times. Stop using derogatory terms for people. Just don't do it. It's like not that difficult.
Jimmy, I was like, word, buddy. And he even made a joke. He was like, oh, I have a few jokes. Because I was like, let's go through some jokes. We can workshop it. And he was like, oh, you're something black and you can't, I bet you won't be playing basketball. And I'm like,
oh,
there's literally people with dwarfism who they're not playing with LeBron James, but they're traveling around the world being paid thousands of dollars every week to be the globetrotters.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
It makes me think of American Dad when he's like, go on. I love American Dad. My daughter and I can quote that show.
There it
Who's the Globetrotters? Where the fuck is my other hair tie at?
That's a reference to a movie.
I'm gonna scream. This Sandlot, that's a classic.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Killing me, Smalls.
AB's back. We're so back.
Where's my hair tie?
Classic. It's a well-known.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
I got you.
There it is.
Give it up. We're back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tie my shoe. Thank you.
Yeah,
I don't even know if anyone's watching this live, but you know, it's okay because
here's,
I have nothing else
here
to do
Aubrey
tonight.
responded to my story, saying, like, I'm not cashing these checks anymore, fuck you for lying. And here his
Damn.
to do a little damage control here. Let's see.
I love Ethan's villain arc. It's great.
I'm going to talk about
6 minutes.
He's the Lisa Barlow of the season.
Kept the video up.
I posted a video today.
Oh, we're
Lisa's in her villain arc right now in Salt Lake City.
I think it's nice that you're ready to move on. I mean,
Yeah. That seems
yeah,
convenient.
good for you, man. While I'm on break for 2 weeks.
Ethan's so mad.
I did not disclose the name.
I love it.
That it was on.
This has got to get so old for him. Like,
Stop. Just stand on your shit.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you're gonna talk shit,
Yeah.
forward like this. It's so obvious. We know. What
yeah, it's pretty. He didn't do a very good job at hiding what he was doing. That's some, like, narcissism. He's a little narcissistic.
This man came, lied about me.
My mom's a diagnosed narcissist.
Farmed clout, and he's now already the victim before I even.
She does the same shit.
Personal and important topic for me, so I wanted to take some time to set the record straight and share my side of the story. There's been a lot of conversation from
Did you already do that?
fans about me trying to clout chase by sharing the story, which again never mentioned.
I mean,
Trying to capitalize.
Oh,
you don't have to mention his name to clout chase.
Come on, dude.
You are such a coward. Did you really think that was gonna let you sidestep accountability? Like, are you that dumb? Maybe you are that dumb.
Is this video before or after you?
I thought he was a fan.
This is after you.
So he should know.
Exactly,
This,
yeah.
yeah, this is after.
Hilarious.
He should have known that, like, this was not smart to do. Ethan was gonna come after him.
That's couldn't be further from true. Why did you comment about how I'm crashing out on the internet at the end?
Yeah.
It's not unrelated. Then why the fuck did you even say that?
Yeah.
You know?
Taking full context.
I agree.
I was a listener of a podcast, and one episode where they were talking about phobias and fears of little people, and proper wording for people with dwarfism. At the time, they were using slurs that most of them.
That is not.
Who?
We were absolutely not using.
I didn't hear any slurs.
So fucked up. Like, why are
The whole
you?
point
That is really fucked up, bro.
We're confronting him.
That was a straight up lie. I didn't hear that at all.
It's just,
He's such a
it's like
liar.
this children's games where like, oh, I never said it.
Yeah.
But like, we're all adults here. We know what's going
Stop
on.
hitting yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just not true, man. You're fucking lying, dude.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. Like, that was actually a straight up.
I figured it would be a great opportunity to see
That's
on the show to talk about
crazy.
educate people on dwarfism. I'm someone with dwarfism myself who experiences in person and online.
Like, okay, no, here's my question. When people do this shit, like, they know that they were on air. They know it's always recorded. Did he just, like, what did he expect to happen? I'm really confused. Like, you were there for 2 interviews. You were there for 2 phone interviews with them. In like very close together. So it's not like you would just, forget over a long amount of time. No, these happened pretty close together. Like, what did you expect to happen once the lie came out of your mouth? Like, were you like, oh shit, people are going to be able to go back and look at that, like the footage of when I was actually on the podcast that people can hear in real time, but also download and listen to later. They're going to listen to that and realize, oh, everything he's saying right now that's coming out of his mouth right now is complete fucking and utter bullshit, because that's not how I recall it. And look, here's a video of him doing the opposite of what he's saying. Like what did you expect to happen? I'm just so confused. Like, why? Like, what did you want? I know it's a clout chasing thing, but like, you had to know that they were going to come back with everything being like, you're lying to our faces. Like, and then you're going to have to be like, oh shit, yeah, I lied. That's the only thing you can do, is just be like, yeah, I lied. I fucked up. I lied. And then just disappear for a while and just go chill somewhere offline until everyone forgets about it. Because everyone forgets about this shit in about 3 months. Nobody will talk about it anymore. It'll be something else. Something else that won't matter. And then we die. Whatever. I'm my existential crisis every day of my life.
We're all on the same page.
Well, hold on.
I'm so old.
By his own,
Almost broke that.
And emphatically emphasize throughout the whole experience, that's what happened.
Hey, there's actually people here.
This community was so...
Oh, it is? Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Accepting and supportive.
Sometimes...
it's so fucked, dude, that people just...
Sometimes Badger sits at my desk and sometimes she plays with my mic. And so I think sometimes she accidentally turns the knob down, or it was up all the way this time. So thank you for letting me know. Thanks. I can't hear it. So
doesn't this undermine everything you believe in? That you're just going to come out and lie about someone who's genuinely supporting you?
Yeah, they've been really supportive of this guy. I'm confused. Why is he being so mean to H3? They were really fucking nice and supportive of him. I would have been oh, that sucks, everyone's dogpiling on Ethan, but he was really nice to me, so I don't know what everyone's freaking mad about, and I would have moved on with my day. I wouldn't have been you know what, he's a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, H3. You can go. You were a jerk to me. No, I'd be no, they were pretty cool to me. So I'm confused. I don't know. If I was Ethan, I'd be pissed too. I would be what the fuck is wrong with you people? This has to get so old. I'm so glad no one watches my channel. I love you guys that do, though. I do have some people that watch it.
Episode, I was subjected to ableist jokes and comments about little people that made me.
By the way,
What?
in the email, clearly stated exactly what we were going to show.
Yeah.
And exactly why, and exactly what it was about, and him being a fan of the show, he of course understood.
Yeah, he was he knows what's up.
I get really uncomfortable. I kept my composure and smiled at the time.
And he just gave up his status as a fan for ever. You can't be a fan of them anymore, sorry.
For doing what I do best, which is putting a smile on things and trying to spin it in a positive direction.
Oh my god, you are just such a fucking saint. Oh my god, if it wasn't for you and your selflessness, I don't know what, H3 would literally be, destitute right now. I don't know what you were just, thank God for you. The self-righteousness is just, really starting to piss me off.
It was such a terrible experience. I was disassociating, and I immediately emailed him back on the show.
I was disassociating. He did say that.
The people watching this are dumb as fuck.
That's so funny. Yeah, they're children.
To talk about what I wanted to talk about in the first place, because I was worried that just
Holy shit, none of this matters, but it's just, I really I'm enjoying the drama. Is my mic better? Let me know. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, he straight up is lying.
Yeah,
That exasperation, I can feel it through the computer.
Not trying to say anything, just that they're both dickheads.
Yeah.
Really though, like that's a dickhead move, bro. So not cool.
You need to put out a TikTok, erase all your videos,
And you know what's too bad is like he could literally be doing so much good with his bringing awareness to people with dwarfism and everything like that. But like now everyone's just going to remember you for getting into a beef with Ethan Klein from H3H3 podcast. Like that sucks. That feels like a really like wasted opportunity, honestly. Why do people do this? Stop self-sabotaging. Stop shooting yourselves in the foot, guys. Come on.
Activate your ass.
Like, you could have literally used this as a platform to, like,
At this point, I mean, you know,
help more people in your situation.
I'll fucking sue Aubrey. I don't give a shit. Like, I
Ethan's,
can't do back or y'all or
I'm telling you, villain arc. I love it. He's the Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City. He's the Lisa Barlow of this season. I love Lisa.
When I say small, I mean creator.
I got you.
Yeah.
This is like Bravo for me. I love this.
People always say that.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I get it.
I'm so glad my streaming is actually working, you guys. You have no idea.
I'm pretty early here.
Yeah, but
Just drop my bobby
million
pin.
plus people that saw it on TikTok, you think they're gonna see any of this?
Yeah.
No one's gonna see mine. I already know that.
It would be like, not only does Ethan want to kill Palestinian babies, he actually hates little people.
Yeah.
I saw a guy.
Oh my
talking about
god.
it.
I saw a guy on TikTok talking about it, so it has to be true, right? Oh my god. I don't know if it's because I was born in 1988, like when I graduated high school, like, oh my god, do you guys remember what would happen if you accidentally connected to the internet on your fucking, like, Nokia? Back in the early 2000s, like, I think I got my first cell phone in, like, 2002, maybe 2003. I had a beeper, too. But, like, I don't know if it's because I grew up not really needing the internet for a while. Now I'm, like, obviously I do, but I don't know. I just, like, remember our parents told us, like, don't tell anyone your personal information online, and, like, dating online was, like, no, don't, that's for, like, weirdos. Literally, I work at a maximum security state prison, and I worked on death row for a year, and I worked in my cell house when was the first internet serial killer. His last name is Robertson, and he they found a bunch of women, like, in oil drums on his property, and he, like, would go into, like, S&M and, like, bondage, like, message boards. He was, like, the first internet serial killer, and he would go on message boards and meet these women. And I think there was, like, a lot. I think there was, like, 13 women. There was a lot of people. But he, like, looks like this little nice grandpa. Like, it's so creepy. Like, he looks like the nicest little old man. Like, you would never... And, like, I literally remember this happened in Kansas City, and I remember when it happened because I remember it was in the news. My dad watched the news every night, and I was like, "Ooh, that guy? That's crazy." I don't remember why that came up. Something about prison. I don't know. I need to start sleeping more. I'm starting to get delirious.
In a professional setting, when you can just hurt their reputation, these laws exist.
Anyway, yeah, like,
I've never
I just-
I've never,
people don't believe everything you hear on TikTok. Like he said, like, when I heard on TikTok, like, I think that's a funny satirical, like, point to make, because really, like, you don't fucking get your information straight from TikTok. Just use a little discretion. No one uses any discretion anymore. Everybody just, like, take it at face value. Like, can we please start using a little bit of critical thinking, and maybe, like, don't believe everything that someone tells. Like, don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Let's go back to the 90s when our parents told us, don't believe everything you get on the internet. And now they fall for Nigerian scams.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get money out of him. It's just to
The sentiment.
Yeah, it's just to fucking, you know, stand up for myself. You know?
You know what? Yeah, good for you.
What an asshole.
He is an asshole.
Ethan is allowed to stand up for himself, for sure.
Like, at a minimum.
I think there's been a lot of really ridiculous hate.
And it can't be like some bullshit. You have to say, I lied about them. You actually have to
No, like, that's the only thing you can do.
You have to take responsibility.
The only thing he can do is say, I lied, and just go quiet for a while. And just do your thing with, like, your organizations. Maybe work with some little people, like some like organizations that help people with dwarfism or whatever you need to do. Just go like do some humanitarian work for a while and say I lied, and don't try to be an influencer off of this, because that's like the worst thing that you could do.
Bro, you don't get to weasel your way out of this. You have to say I lied. Admit it, bro.
So I was on the show again a few days later.
Because I mean, you're already caught in a lie. You're caught lying. Like, it's right in front of everyone's faces.
And I just stayed positive.
You're lying to our faces. Like, don't fucking play in my face, man.
Forget about this.
Don't even. Like, don't insult us.
Grace and showing empathy, that would go farther, and people would
Us, like,
that as a
the royal we, you know?
Ethan and the crew talked on the show, that episode, the live one, about how they had to edit a lot of stuff down, so I hope that maybe one day they'll release the full videos.
That was weird.
What is it you want?
Nobody is saying that Jimmy Lee isn't an asshole about little people.
Yeah,
We're all on
was
the
it
same
too
page.
offensive?
Yeah, I'm confused what... That's what I want. What do you want to accomplish?
Monetized and be like super offensive? Like, what is it you want? You think, is he implying that we're hiding something? You know what I mean? Like, what the
Did he think he was just going to take down H3? Did you think you were going to get them off the air or something? Like, what was your MO?
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
But you can see
I need to know.
I was subjected to.
What were you thinking?
The episode.
I thought it was live to 50,000.
Crazy.
In the days following, I posted
Here's the one he went in a race and then made this video about it.
on the subreddit thanking the host and the crew for having me on, because I wanted to focus on the positives, which was that the audience
Dude, the way he's trying to spin this is so fucking pathetic.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
I had such a terrible experience, and then I immediately asked to go back on. And then I went to the subreddit and thanked everybody in the community. What is
Not the Reddit.
It's like, shut up, dude. How much support did this video get?
Probably more than mine get.
Let me find it.
Can you link me his original one?
Yes.
I am so glad I'm not super popular on social media. I
If I
can.
win any money, I'll donate
Everyone leaves me alone.
Activism group.
I
want to find the original TikTok just to see how it rank.
literally spilled Diet Coke on my designer bag today. Guys, I've had a really bad day. I'm so tired. It was my Dooney and Berg bag. It's so sad. Okay.
The comments are
So tired.
On the second one, the follow-up, he has 250k views.
nice. So he's farming.
Woo!
There you go. Round two.
I think the most I've ever gotten is
I
like
liked it on accident. Let's see.
60k views.
That podcast was how I found you. They
I don't really care about being
Wait,
well
so
known.
you watch that and you still are. I guess even as an audience member, you don't see the emails and stuff.
Right.
H3H3 sucks.
Look at that comment. I tell you, that's crazy. Yeah, that was.
Oh my god.
Crazy, except that's
Reddit.
That's
It's like when Klaus from American Dad, he's like, who's your least favorite family member now? Reddit. Oh my god, I could quote American Dad like with literally any situation.
1,300 likes. Them treating you like a prop is so awful. I'm so sorry. 6,000 likes. Please stop supporting H3 entirely. And my name is a slur apparently.
What the hell? You guys, it's not that serious.
Wait, what's phobic?
You're just generally a
It's really not.
I'm afraid. I'm a giant.
coward.
I'm a phobic, a certified crash out, not to mention unfunny. Even though I was a fan for 5 years.
I watched him with the member for 8 years, but he's not funny.
I never thought he was funny, actually. IOF2 and is a Palestine G-slide denier. G-slide?
Oh my god. Okay, literally, you guys have to stop. I heard someone trying to what was it? Did they compare them to one of them to a Nazi? And I'm like, you guys have to stop calling Jewish people Nazis. You have to. 6 million died in the Shoah or the Holocaust. Like, I'm literally telling you, you guys need to stop. There are people right now who are so far left that they have boomeranged back around to being almost right wing, neo-fascist. You guys need to chill.
Just say what you mean.
Chill.
You're talking about something as serious as genocide, and you're gonna write it that fucking silly.
Yeah, listen, they literally forget that 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust. It's how are these people for real? How are you guys really real?
I cannot imagine being in that.
That's
moment.
genocide.
I'm glad you had such grace because
They're
I
quite aware what genocide is, you know?
This is such a terrible thing to do. People seriously lack empathy.
Oh my god.
This guy,
It's not
for
that
sure, never
big of a
watched this
deal.
video. This guy's lying. Dude, I thought this exact thing.
This guy's lying.
What are you talking about, bro? You speaking out that you felt...
It's just the audacity, like...
I'm done with H3. I thought you...
The audacity to play in all these people's faces when you knew that, like, you were gonna be caught in the lie at some point because it was all on fucking video. Like, I'm just... And the fact that these people on Reddit were just so quick to believe it and be, like, brigading now, being like, we hate Ethan, and, like, oh my god, did you guys even watch the video? Because very clearly... he's lying to everybody. It's just like common sense. And it's just like, please stop being reactionary. Please stop reacting on just your emotions, guys. Let's use a little discernment. I would appreciate it.
You're so important, and I'm grateful for you sharing it. I stopped watching them forever ago because how they treat other people.
I think people just want to be mad at somebody.
Oh my god. You should have sued them. Can you sue that? Can you sue that? You should have sued them. Can you sue that? He responded.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Well, it's turned out what you...
I feel you, man. I went into kidney failure when I was 29, and I've been on dialysis ever since. I get it, because I was like, man, I used to think graduating high school was the most stressful thing, but nope, it gets worse. It just all gets worse, and then we die. Like, I wish I could be more positive for everyone, but it's not me today.
I can't believe what a fucking asshole he is. What a liar.
I mean, really,
He didn't have to make that video.
he straight up lied to everyone's
He
face.
just didn't.
Hi everyone, I'm
Here's his explanation. video.
Don't play in my face.
You're
Like,
crashing out. Sorry you have to fall victim to Ethan Klein IG story, dude. You rock.
oh my god.
Ethan Klein is a full adult who says horrendous things, and people treat him like he's a toddler that needs to be coddled.
I'm so sick. Wait, hold on. What did that say?
Sick of interpersonal
This is like my...
parasocial.
Listen, this is my Real Housewives while the Real Housewives are on a break. I've been so bored. I'm so glad that there's like... I'm just loving this villain arc. I'm loving it. It's so funny to me. Because I'm not involved.
They really are.
U.S. funding atrocities.
I just have nothing else to do.
They're all the same people. It's like the same, like, anti-American.
Yeah.
Like, their whole identity is, like, supporting. It's, like, just...
Yeah.
Israel.
Just a tribe. Just another tribe.
There is no timeline for when you're allowed to feel comfortable by situation. Well... They're doing this thing where they're like, I can decide. I look back and I was offended by it anytime I want. You can never take away from me. It's like, well, we can. Because we've got all the fucking communications. What? He says I emailed him right after we filmed the first time and expressed it felt awkward for all of us. I was very transparent with them.
No, you said it was awkward.
Clearly you
I
weren't.
apologize for it being awkward, but we apologize.
He says, I hope these are part of the receipts Ethan is referencing. Oh my god.
They are.
This is so valid.
Like, why wouldn't they be?
By a situation until days later, sometimes longer. Yeah, he waited days. He has to come on. He continued to interact and...
Do people know that, like, your data doesn't disappear just because you deleted it, like, from your phone? Like, you know that, like, you can even look up old websites from the 90s. Just go on the Wayback Machine. Like, people will, like, usually are smart enough to screenshot everything. And when someone makes, like, claims like this, they're gonna, trust me, they have a big team. They've already screenshotted everything before you could delete it. I don't know what he was thinking, honestly.
It was that bad. It was.
That's
totally
crazy.
This was not a live episode.
Guys, I'm getting sick. My ears are itching. They're, like, really hot in here.
You know, we were just all under the impression that you really wanted to do this. Not to say that jumping into a conversation with Jimmy about ableism is ever the right thing to do. Like, that's a very difficult situation. But we were all under the impression that that's what you wanted to do because that's what you told us. So what else could we have done? You know?
Yeah.
It was all you guys too. The Curu was all laughing at me.
Yeah.
Bro.
He knows that though. I heard Ethan Klein. I knew everything I needed to know. Perfect excerpt.
Didn't even try to get any information. Just
His response was so embarrassing.
made your mind up.
But the Instagram? I don't know how an adult with any sense of media presence could have thought that post would make him look like anything other than spiraling sad sack. Well, you should try watching the fucking evidence.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you see that? These are the people he's tapping into. It's like there's a whole fucking...
Stop being so reactionary. Everyone just start, like, using your critical thinking skills a little bit.
On TikTok and Twitter of people that are just... They're obsessed with Israel and the war that's happening. It's like their whole fucking identity.
It's true.
I get wrapped up into being like the poster child for Israeli war crimes.
Oh my god.
fuck. Anyway, so that's
That's so stressful, bro. Like that's like some heavy shit. That's like some really heavy
it's so
shit.
easy to just lie. Like, no matter what I say, no matter how much I disprove everything and show him as an obvious liar and a cloud chaser, nothing is going to undo what he did. Like, nothing can stand up to that.
Yeah.
Watch that and took it in are not going to want to listen to anything I have to say. Like, there's 0%.
Yeah, he already put that image out there to people, and like people will make up their minds right away about things and not get all of the information. They'll just like they're reactionary to it. So yeah, that's one of those things. Like once it's out, you can't really take it back because like there's somebody who already took it and started running with it, and you're not going to change their minds. I think we learned that with MAGA pretty quick. There are a lot of people out there. You're not going to change their minds. Don't even try. Don't waste your time.
Someone on your platform and lying, saying that I lied.
You can take it back, you know, and apologize. That would go.
It'd be a start if he
I
apologized.
would go long distance. I would forgive him if he did that. I would have respect if he did that. But nobody ever does that, honestly, because you don't need to apologize to a Nazi, Dan.
Right.
Oh my god. It's just the irony. The irony is just crazy. And like when Hassan compared the Houthi terrorist who had a picture of a Jewish person on a spike on his Twitter to Anne Frank, the little Jewish girl who died at Bergen-Belsen, I was like, I think some people probably need to like Google World War II real quick because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
So that's how I started my break.
Very good. Very good.
By the way, I love the censoring of my name now as a
Yeah, I'm changing your name in my phone.
Like it's guys, like it's not that serious. If it is,
I also just like using phobic as an insult.
go volunteer to give aid.
generally very
Like
Phobic. Also,
put your money where your mouth is. Like I used to
finish this video I'm working on. Is all
march
these
with
people I can't-
Iraq vets against the war.
I can't. They're gonna be so angry. Oh god, they're gonna be so angry. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, man. So I'm working hard on it. I really want you guys to see it. You know.
I'm sad my candle went out.
So anyway, that was part 1 of haters. And then this other girl's. If you
Oh god, there's another one.
I feel like this dummy.
Hold on. I need a second. Okay, so there's another one. All right, cool. He's like really like, you know what? They wanted me to respond. I'm gonna respond to everybody at one time, and I'm just gonna
I never heard about. I don't know.
shut them up.
Commentary creator.
yeah, and small correction, she did not wait for us to go on break. This came out like a week before.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Her video, by the way, is called ironically, a nuanced conversation.
I'm glad no one will see my videos because I don't say anything controversial. I just
An analytical video.
Watch that.
I'm not good at editing. You guys would be disappointed in me.
He's totally not here to farm clout.
Oh,
Hi everyone.
And hi everyone. Let me just show you how not into clout she is. 100,000 views, not bad. 7.6 thousand likes, not bad. For a 50,000 subscriber channel. Let's see what her recent other one's doing. 30,000 on the last one, and it's about Trisha Paytas. 40,000 on the one before that.
That's more than mine have ever got. Well, no. I have a couple 60,000 ones.
Well, let's have a nuanced conversation.
let's have a nuanced conversation.
Hi everyone, it's me again, and today I'm genuinely the most terrified I've ever been to ever talk about anything.
Once again, she's already making herself the victim.
I don't know.
No, but she's already.
I would be scared if I like thought I was gonna go up against someone with a lot of like a pretty big, pretty dedicated fan base, like H3 has. I would be a little nervous too, just in case, you know, maybe it did pop off, which obviously hers did because they're watching it. So I don't know if she like made this. I don't think she probably didn't expect them to see it, honestly. I don't know.
Already setting this up like I am so victimized by Ethan, I haven't even started the video. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking.
Yeah, that's a stupid argument.
You know, has a reputation to responding to critics.
That's not what he meant. He still compared.
I'm not playing, I'm getting-
He still compared a guy who literally has death to the Jews, or what curse be upon the Jews on their flag. Like he compared them to a little Jewish girl who was killed by typhus in Bergen-Belsen. So I don't care. Like that's still a really dumb comparison. He could have thought of literally anybody else. Like Nelson Mandela. Like literally, there's so many other people he could have chosen.
So today we're going to be talking about H3.
You didn't have to make this video.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's man with a firearm.
I was gonna say,
Just out of frame.
she could be a prisoner.
Yeah. Hold
Oh.
it to her head.
I just have my target. My guns are all in there.
I'm so scared. I can't make this video. This is the last thing I want to do. But I have to.
I have to.
It's
I have
too
to be
important.
I shouldn't be phobic. I'm phobic.
I need to clean my Smith & Wesson. I needed to get it to the range and get some rounds through it.
And I'm just going to talk about my feelings, my thoughts, the complexities, where I've been. Maybe I felt like I've been too complacent.
She has really
Felt
nice
like I've,
skin.
you know, maybe run a little bit too much defense. And where my
She's
thoughts
really
are now,
pretty.
And kind of my perception on the general audience perception, how things have changed. And yeah, everything's looking good. I look pale as hell.
Girl, me too. It's okay.
I didn't want to say it.
I do too.
Nah, that's pretty eyeshadow.
I don't really
No.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Never mind.
I was
I'm
thinking
just
the
kidding.
same
I made a
thing.
joke about her self-deprecation. She looks great.
Oh, hell yeah, that's good.
She's very dumb. And she's not nuanced.
I didn't know that. Well, I'm just hanging out, so welcome, everybody.
She looks great. Love her.
She does. She's really pretty.
I don't have a lot of notes. I just finished work. Also, obviously, because everything has to be good. These are my little, very short, just like one page,
So here she says, again, nuance.
She's doing better than me. I don't do notes or anything.
little iPad note
Also,
moment.
there's a page full of notes. What does she mean she has no notes and then holds up a fucking notepad?
I actually wouldn't have notes. I would just be like, we're winging
She
it.
said something outrageous, and then I'm like, oh no, but keep in mind, that might be wrong. This is just a conversation.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't actually have no clue.
Which goes against the beginning of this video.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nuanced take.
It's a conversation. She's like a modern day Martin Luther opposing the church. This is
Oh my god. Not the Protestant Reformation.
This is her life's work.
Yeah.
I'm Catholic, so.
Pray for me, I guess, in advance. Links
I got you, girl.
Again, you didn't have to make this.
Prayers
Nobody's,
up.
nobody's praying for you, lady.
I'll pray her. I'll send her.
Oh, well, I did my sign of the cross for her, but I don't
Whatever that means.
know.
she knows something's wrong about making this video.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
She's
Hi,
on
chat.
TV because she's talking
I've always
shit
wanted to
about
say
somebody
that.
Who's probably gonna respond to her, and she's scared, and like that's justifiable fear.
I would be too. I wouldn't want to go up against
And here
H3.
we are.
Risk reward.
Here we are.
channel, all that kind of stuff, all down below.
That's
including
funny.
But again, no matter what I say, it doesn't matter because they win no matter what. She probably got a ton of subs. Pull up her social blade, but she got a ton of subs. She got a ton of attention for it. And by the way, it's objectively a terrible video.
Oh no.
It gets.
I would cry.
It's not researched. It's not well thought out.
I would cry if I started getting. I like don't even follow H3. I don't watch them. Like I said, I have ADHD, so I'm like I can't sit through a podcast. But like I would be crying if Ethan Klein was roasting me like this on H3 right now. I feel so bad for her, kind of, but like I kind of don't because she like
It's a terrible video, and somehow.
kind of came after him. So I don't know.
No matter what I
I'm
say in
just
this episode, those people are still gonna be like, yeah.
I'm just watching like it's the Real Housewives.
She got her subs. You know.
to my wonderful, beautiful patrons and members. Names on the screen.
Dang, she has a lot of patrons.
While I'm at it, because, you know, this might be the end of my days anyway.
Oh, girl, no, it won't. You'll be all right.
Subscribers. So if you could be so kind as to perhaps participate in such
I wonder if
events.
this video has anything to do with that. She wants a little boost to hit that 50K.
Mm.
A little interesting timing. Check her social blades that she put out the nuanced video about me.
That'd be
It's
really
nice
sick.
to have many, so I don't blame her, but
Is that,
Yeah.
let's see, this
I
is
never ever bring
subscribers.
that up.
Oh my god, that's her.
I don't really feel bad for her either.
I think even being called a
Hey, I got a subscriber.
Oh my god, you guys, she had like such a. This has to be it, right? It's from
Yeah.
December 15th.
Yeah, it was December
Dang.
10th or something. That's the video.
and I'm still working in a prison. What the fuck?
Oh my
God.
god, you had your biggest day ever, girl. I'm so proud.
Okay, girly pop. That's so funny.
I haven't watched this yet. It's one of the few times on the
It's
show I
very
haven't
bad.
watched something first. Yeah.
Most views, most subs. Fuck yeah. Well, let's
You know what? Hell yeah.
content creator's weird. Especially because I work like a people job. People job, yeah.
A people job.
Anyway, you know what I mean? So yeah. Participate in the
Yeah, girl, me too.
That's where we're
Your
at.
video's already fucking boring. You get on with it.
I'm a girl, so I'm like, okay, tell me more, sis. Like.
Star once said.
Oh, it is nice to get the
Things.
doc if you want to
I
get it,
have
but
sort of like a layout of
Okay,
my.
hold on. I thought maybe I started from a different area. Disclaimers. Oh, yeah,
you know, I'm telling you, it goes for a while.
6
before-
minutes of here's a disclaimer, here's conversation. Okay, let's start with conversation.
I do that too, though. I'm like, okay, after 10 minutes of an intro, let's go. Let's get started. Like,
There's some moments
Before you skip
I'm
to
so
the-
chatty. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Oh, there's a good
moment
moment
we don't
there.
want to miss in the disclaimers. Yeah, it's at the 408 if you want. If you don't want to sit through 6 minutes of disclaimers.
I feel like to her the disclaimer is like a TOS. If you're gonna watch and react to this video, keep in mind this and this and
Terms
this.
of service.
She's like pre-planning her.
I didn't say the name of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't
Shit
say the
like
name of
that.
the show.
It's like,
Like,
I wasn't prepared. I've been working all week. I didn't do anything.
Look, by the way, look at this. Adam McIntyre, this fucking little rat.
Oh no.
7-minute video based on my Instagram story.
I watched that whole thing. I was like, oh god.
To be fair, he did say that if she made a video, you have a right to say something.
He said that in 47 minutes?
The drama.
We just talked for like an hour and a half about a guy's like 2-minute TikTok.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like, I can't hold that against the guy. No. Where's what I said about her? It was
Everyone's talking about it, so I'm just saying.
Called her a dummy.
Yeah, well, she is.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Not true.
Okay, 47 minutes. You're right. It's warm.
One thing that you do have to say about H3 is they do have a lot of clout. So like, they've got to know that people are gonna try to like use anything that they're going through to their advantage. Because, I mean, I'm watching this and like, who am I? I'm just Keely. I'm just some random girl in Kansas. Like, what do I know? Like, you know.
Like, what do you even
Glass
say?
houses.
But what do you even say? No, this isn't class house situation. I watched a ton of TikToks. I watched like 5 minutes of video. What do you say about like one short thing?
Like, none of this is gonna matter. Like, we're all gonna be dead in like
How they're able to make such long.
50 years, and like it's not gonna matter. And like, but right now it matters. Like right now, I just want the drama. What's happening? Oh, it's an ad. I should have known. I don't pay for. Listen. I live on $900 a month. I'm on dialysis. I can't afford shit, so I can't get premium. Sue me. I'm broke.
It's so good.
Keep me cool during our next segment.
Hey, hi guys. Thanks for being in my live stream. I can't believe people are actually watching it. Sweet. Thanks for being here.
I have a policy. This goes for everybody. I don't give a fuck how small of a creator you are.
Ha! I don't give a fuck.
You're fair game. All these motherfuckers started this conversation with
Shit.
me, and then they want to cry about. I didn't
The
even respond,
music.
they're both already crying. Yes, I can see you. If you can't do it,
This is so funny.
can't deal with it, then don't make the fucking video. Welcome to online.
I love petty drama like this. It's so just so like not important.
That's not how I do it.
This is so funny.
That's good.
How's Jake Doolittle doing?
Oh my god, not Jake Doolittle. Oh my god, he's like literally the worst. There's been so much random YouTube drama lately, and I don't even know if any. Like, I remember Dramageddon, like when the beauty gurus all just like bottomed out and crashed out before everyone started saying crash out. I used to say that at the prison all the time, but like, remember that whole thing? Like, this is just, it just keeps going and I'm not even a drama channel. Like,
Although I can't even take credit for that. That was all him. I think he really ended his own career in the last video he did.
he did though. Like, he shot himself in the foot. Like, bad.
Oh, here's Hawks proving. That's so cool that both your parents came. Did they travel together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was.
Ow. Oh,
It's
fuck.
like one
Ow.
overwhelming to travel.
I don't know who any of these people are really. I don't follow any of this like very
It
much.
is. It is. Did they do transfers?
I'm in like the Wichita area
And you
of Kansas.
So you gotta go
Freezing cold today.
on a bus to get to your next flight, which is
Oh, no.
crazy. 2 hours. Kind of. Yeah, it's pretty tight.
That's stressful.
Yeah.
That is stressful.
You ever get those where they're like, you have a connecting flight in 5 minutes from when you land? It's like, why did you sell me this?
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
Why did you do this to me?
Or when
Me every time I go to Atlanta Airport
you have like
or like the freaking Shannon Airport in Ireland.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's what it is, guys. We all got troubles.
I always get stuck in customs over there.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I want to show before we get to these idiot haters. And then we can really move on. Dan, calm down. We'll get there.
He's excited.
I know you're
frustrated.
I know you're fired up about the Aubrey one.
Both of them are pretty wild, but the Aubrey one.
The Aubrey one.
He just had a lot of nerve. He had a lot of nerve to play on our faces like that and then act like he was just like so persecuted. And I'm like, bro, like it seemed like everyone was actually really nice to each other. I don't know. It's his experience, not mine. So I can't say how he felt in the moment. It just doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I'm just here to watch.
Cancer cells and phenylalanine, which can give some people seizures. Now, that's pretty terrifying. But if you drank just one
What?
glass of tomato juice, you would get 6 times as much methanol as 1 can of Coke.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to drink Diet Coke until I'm dead in the ground.
16 times as much phenylalanine.
Like, you pry it out of my cold, dead fingers.
You get more asparagus than 34 cans of Coke. In the evidence-based fitness community, diet sodas
What
are
is this?
low-hanging fruit. They're a simple swap that just about anybody can
I've been in recovery from anorexia for 13 years. Yay! This month.
Diet drinks are bad. Listen to them. Smile.
I don't know.
And then drink.
I don't know how, but I'm doing it.
You, my friend, know better.
I don't know why I just have gang signs.
Best delivered message. This guy knows, and he's right. He's so right. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
What was that?
get on that diet drinks, bro. It's not hurting anyone. If it's helping
What?
sugary drinks, then,
Why are we talking about that?
like quitting smoking almost probably.
I quit smoking for the transplant list, and it's like the worst thing I've ever done. I want a cigarette so bad, you guys have no idea.
Appreciate that a lot. His name is Coach.
Here's my theater awards. I don't know how I chain smoked and I still did like Broadway shows, but I did. I'm glad I quit.
I didn't say that. Coach, that wasn't. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
What was all that about? I just missed all that, whatever.
I'm transgender.
No, what? Hold on.
Okay, is
Coach,
this,
Coach,
was that it?
This is not that there's anything wrong.
Wait,
with
was that it?
I don't want to confuse you.
Oh, I think that was it. Oh, I thought that was going to be longer. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, well, that was interesting. So a bunch of people are jumping on the Ethan hate train to get clout because H3 obviously has a lot of clout. So, I mean, can you really blame them? Everybody is really, like, wanting to just, like, be a streamer full-time or whatever, be a YouTuber or anything but going into, like, our 9 to 5. I don't know. I love working at the prison. I love being a corrections officer. That's like, it's my jam. It's exciting. It's still routine. You can wear a uniform. You don't have to choose what you have to wear to work every day. It's great. And you get good benefits. So I like my job. But I mean, I understand that I'm very fortunate. Right now, dialysis is kind of my full-time job. I'm like medically retired. So, like, I guess partially retired. I'm like all the way retired. I can go back whenever I want. I just keep ending up in the hospital. So anyway, hi guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'm going to find something else we can watch because this has actually worked out. This has gone a little more smoothly than I thought it would. I have a really hard time with streaming. I tried to stream my, I was doing some digital art this morning and it just like was not working out. So I'm glad everyone's here. Okay, let's see. What the hell is this? Ash Trevino is from England. This better not be something stupid. She's very clearly not, but so her family's from England.
You know how people were saying Ash said that her family's from England, like her great grandma or something?
This is so fake. I don't care. I literally don't care. My dad's from Ireland, so is there another Adam McIntyre, Ethan Klein drama? What is this? I'm not in the middle. I don't know anything about any of these people. I just am nosy and I like the drama. I like watch. They haven't had the Real Housewives on for 2 weeks and I have been or Married to Medicine. I have been so bored. So this is giving me something to do. So if you guys are interested in all this, we'll watch a little bit more. I have dialysis tomorrow, but I don't have to go until 11:30. So yeah, I hate it. I hate everything about it. But you know what? It's fine. Because I don't have a choice. I will die if I don't go. So I have to go no matter what. Adam McIntyre is adorable. He's from Northern Ireland, isn't he? My dad's from the Gaeltacht down in Ardwest in Connemara. My dad is buried there.
I was in New York for New Year's, and before I go home, I just decided to pop into LA, get some sunshine.
I miss LA. I used to live out there. I loved it. I loved Southern California.
Over this trip, and yeah, there's just a lot of really fun stuff going on. So I hope you're all
Cool. All right.
very well.
Yep. Everyone's great.
Also, I can now confirm that
Okay, let's go to the drama.
that was about the fact that allegedly, and I kept
Hi!
I kept reiterating over
Come
and over
here.
again, I don't believe that Ethan would do this, I don't believe that H3 would do this.
Greg,
Again, I
yeah.
have a very complex history with
Little
it. You know, Ethan
baby.
loves to call me names all the time.
Aw,
We have a very
hi.
complex relationship.
It's Eggy.
But with this specific
Hold
one,
on, hold
I
on.
honestly didn't believe it.
I could put you down that way.
There's no way that like H3 would be like
She's so
dumb enough
fluffy.
to do this because of what they've stood for in the past. So my video, I kept saying this is alleged, this is alleged, this is alleged. And
What
I
is?
kept saying over and over and over again, if Ethan comes out and disproves this, or he speaks out against
Disproves
it,
what?
I'll delete
I
the
missed it.
video. I will also
Sorry, I have to go back. I was distracted by my cat. That happens a lot.
call me names all the time. We have a very complex relationship.
Yeah, they're always fighting.
With this specific one, I honestly didn't believe it, and I was like, there's no way that
What's happening?
H3 would be like dumb enough to do this because of what they've stood for in the past. So my video,
What is
I kept
going
saying,
on?
This is alleged, this is alleged, this is alleged. And
What's
I also
alleged?
kept saying over and over and over again, if Ethan comes out and disproves this,
I'm
or he
confused.
speaks out against it or whatever, like I'll delete my video. I will also
About what?
retract the fact that I, was voicing what these people were saying on the H3.
What were they
I
saying?
basically just kept over and over and over again saying like I will give Ethan all these, times to just kind of shut this down, and I will.
I'm assuming he's going to tell me.
And again, I honestly just didn't believe the H3 would do what they allegedly have done.
All right, girl, now tell me what they did.
At all, and I was a little bit like, because I feel like Ethan loves the chance of coming for me, so I was like he would enjoy disproving me, but that never happened. And if anything, on their show yesterday, I was just
Okay, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I think he kind of has like a lot more to worry about than just you right now. I don't think I don't know, personally, if I were him, I'd be like, bro, I don't even have time for this. Like, are you really jumping in on this too? Like, for real? Like, how many people do you think I can handle at one time? I can probably handle it as much as possible, but nobody fucks with me. Because I just avoid them.
So I thought they were then going to address the video that I made on what they're allegedly doing with the snark, but that didn't happen at all.
Is this over Reddit?
We've like gone past the time of when they would normally address something like this, so I'm like, damn. But the H3 snark has
Because they have other shit to worry about right now. Like,
still waking up for like overnight. I wake up.
This is so funny to me.
And I'm like, I see it.
None of
I
it
see
matters.
all. Thank you for tagging me. I see it. But basically, there's a big update now whenever it has came to H3, allegedly sending like these copyright things to the H3 snark. And
is this over copyrights?
Have them re-upload clips, and it's just it's really bad on the basis that like H3, we're such a pioneer in fighting for fair use.
Is this really what we're all worried about and arguing about right now? Is this what people really are concerned about in like just the grand scheme of things? Everyone is allowed to feel however they want to feel about whatever situation that they're currently in, or if something's bothering them. I am not here to tell people how to feel because I can't make anyone feel any certain way. You choose that for yourself. But like, I don't know, since I went into organ failure and I like literally am kept alive by a machine, like I think and I watched my dad die of cancer, I think it just like changed my perspective in a way that like 9/11 did, like there's some things that are just like, it puts you in a pretty constant state of existential crisis. And I'm not trying to like, oh, well, this is worse. It's not like the illness Olympics or anything, or, like sad life Olympics. But like, I don't know. Is that really what everyone's mad about, is copyright claims? You just dispute it. Like, I don't know, appeal it. Like,
re-uploading content, talking about content. That's their
I wish that's what I was worried about. But like, I understand. It can be really irritating. It can affect your money, I get it.
I was talking about wanting to like strike down people on like Reddits and stuff like that. And Ethan was so
He's just so cute and young, and like, I miss when these were the things I worried about,
YouTube channel that was like making allegations against her. Ethan was like, do not strike them down.
I am not biased. I am just here to watch.
Because they have been the people that will always be outspoken against this. But it's not looking great because not only have H3 and Ethan not responded to the full post from the snark, which was blowing up online,
But they also didn't respond to my video, and the only reason I'm saying that, not that they have to respond to my video, they've responded to videos that have gotten way less views from me. They came at me for things that I've covered that have had, you know...
Because they didn't have as much going on at the time, I don't think. I think you were, like, their main issue, like, that they were dealing with. But now there's, like, a bunch of people who are, like, picking fights, and everybody's, like, mad at them. So I think they probably just fell through the cracks, honestly. They were like, oh, shit, I have another video to respond to, you know? Like... I don't think it's that personal. Honestly, I don't think it was a slight against him. I think it was literally they probably were just busy dealing with other things. That's what I would assume. I don't know. I'm just here to watch. I'm here to watch. Hi, Eggnog.
Happening, and I can't believe it. I'm actually a little bit shocked. So let's get into what's happening. So we have this post from the H3 Snark, and I'm gonna go through it.
That was a lot of letters.
9 hours, you guys. 9 hours. My phone is being...
My eyes are tired.
I see it.
It's like blurry.
Like a little guardian angel. I'm gonna give you that pick me up at the start of the
Oh
year.
God.
Focus on a lot because I get a lot of...
Jeez Louise.
I mean...
Not that I disparage anyone from taking sponsorships. I just I have ADHD. I can't sit through those. Oh my God, the ads are crazy. Okay.
Available out there.
Oh my God. Is this still going?
When I lifted this and I went...
Let's score. Oh no, clear.
These hotels, that's how they get you. So I'm gonna say alleged with this still.
That is how they get you.
I'm praying that H3 come out and disprove this because again, it really goes against a lot of what they stand for and what they get praised for. But it's not looking great, if I'm being honest. So let's read this post. This is from H3 Snark Mod Team 4. I wonder if that's their legal name. Confirmed. Ethan Klein hired an attorney.
What do you mean?
Copyright claims against r/H3 Snark. Okay, on the 17th of December 2024, the H3 Snark mods were sent evidence that an attorney acting on behalf of TED Entertainment Incorporated had been filing DMCA takedown notices against videos on the subreddit. And,
Gen Z, y'all really do too much. Like, you guys, y'all really do too much. Like, does everyone have to have a hit piece out now? On everyone for everything? Like, is this... Oh, God, this is so funny.
Whose post clips were made by Reddit's legal operations team.
This is so cute. Like, this is just... It's the drama that doesn't matter, but I like to watch.
Response. Now, again, Ethan allegedly coming for the H3 Snark is incredibly ironic to me because we all have Snarks.
I don't think he really has time for that right now.
Snarks because for so long when he would film H3, the Trishy Land Snark, arguably one of the worst, about Trisha Paytas was
Is it frozen?
And ironically, the H3 Snark is always there too. What's Ethan
There we go.
H3 said about clipping his videos in the past?
Let me know if my live starts to freeze.
2023, Ethan announced on air that he was opening up the H3 IP to the world after being inspired by Hassan Piker and, you know, Hassan's industrial complex. He was excited that the clips from his non-members and members-only content could possibly help others.
My favorite ISIS recruit, Hassan Piker.
Chance to grow their own YouTube channels. H3 talked about how excited they were about opening up their IP on the show more than once. So I just want to quickly look at these clips.
Opening our IP.
Oh, that's one thing about a Snark Reddit. They'll use your own words against you.
To the world.
I'm confused. Like, is
This
this...
is a message with peace and love.
You can now make your own.
I'm still not really clear what the problem is. Like...
That's not what I mean. No, you can't make a fake.
Do you really think that this was a good time to pick a fight with them? Like, they'd really have time to deal with it? Like, there's kind of a lot going on.
So our
Just my opinion. I don't know. I'm not involved.
Has that the Hassan Industrial Complex? I want the Ethan Industrial Complex. I think it's a good idea. I like it.
This drink sucks.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
And it's actually crazy how like many people are seemingly making a decent living from having their own clips channels of him. So if you want to cut up clips from the podcast, from our members live, from anything,
And all
Excuse
the
me.
comments are loving it.
with me in it, go for it and monetize it. I will not.
I mean, it just gives him more views and more clout and more
It's basically
money.
my policy. I don't claim or remove anything really. At all,
And now you're making it explicit.
Yeah. The only time I'll remove something is like if it's just a wholesale re-uploading of like an episode. And we used to have that big problem when we were on Twitch. If you're re-uploading just full.
What else is there really to do though on Twitch besides watch other people's videos?
Someone re-uploads the entire podcast.
If you're
I've run out of so much to watch just with dialysis.
Stupid. Obviously. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, not great knowing what we know now. So that was
What?
the
What do
first
we
one,
know
and
now?
then
You're leaving
H3
so much
how
out.
excited they were to open up their IP.
H3 here is H3 Industry.
I don't even know what he's mad about. I don't even know what this is, like, what's going on? What is this drama about? How are you guys not tired? Like,
clips in your things, even if they're making money. At the end of the day, they are just.
I'd be so tired if I worried about stuff like this all the time.
But obviously, there's an issue whenever they're re-uploading it on a snark page. And here's the thing.
I don't even check my fucking comment, like, messages most of the time.
We all have a snark. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You've got to let the people.
I don't.
It's only fair.
No one watches my videos.
And then be pissed when people come for you. That's why, like, as hard as it can be at times, I'm just like, right, people can come for me because I come for people. Let's be fair. In a sense that.
I mean, that's fair enough. You do. I mean, that's part of being a drama channel. And I'm here to watch it. What's going on? Why did it freeze?
What?
Oh, I hit a button. Sorry.
So they're long clips too.
Those are good. You approve?
Good start. Good start.
I told you.
Is this like a copyrighted one? Is that what he's upset about? Were they copyright claiming these clips? What's going on? Am I gonna get copyright claimed? I better not get in trouble. I don't know what I'm allowed to watch on here.
Okay. And then they talked about it more than once.
I try to talk over my videos enough.
And they're getting views, and I'm very happy. I love that for them. So
This is why I'm just surprised.
It's giving me something to do while I'm at dialysis.
Things to call H3H3. And I've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt with this one, even though my
Like, but do we have to call everyone out for everything? Like, do we have to call them out for something like this, though? Like, isn't this a waste of your energy, you know? Like, don't we have things that we could, like, I don't know. Like, isn't there something else you'd rather waste your energy on? I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have any energy because I have kidney failure now and I, like, am, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's because, like, I used to not be like this. I used to waste my energy on all kinds of stuff. But, like, now I have to be very selective on what I expend my energy on because I don't have a lot of it during the day anymore. Like, I go to dialysis and I'm done. And it takes me a day and a half to recover, and then I have to go back to dialysis because I have to go every other day. I go Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 4 hours every treatment. It's the worst. Oh, I don't know if I've shown you. I don't know if I can show you. I have my fistula. This is my big dialysis fistula. That's how they hook me up. And you can't really see it right now because it's so huge that I can't get it. I can't get my hoodie over it. Like, I have to have surgery. Anyway. Ow, now it's stuck. I have dialysis tomorrow, and they put big needles in my arm, and then I sit there, and it takes all my blood out, and it cleans it in a machine. I'm going to make a video about my kidney failure and stuff. I was 29. My dad had Agent Orange, and I was a preemie, and I was, like, I had birth defects from my dad's Agent Orange exposure in Vietnam, and then he died from Agent Orange, and now I have kidney failure from it. It's, like, a whole thing. But, yeah, and, of course, the U.S. government's like, what Agent Orange? But, yeah, so, I don't know. It's just, I hate it. It's stupid, but I'm going to make a video about it. I don't even know if I really care about this that much. I really don't. Like, this just, I'm sorry. I just don't really care. I just don't. I don't care about people fighting over copyright claims. I'm not going to waste any more time, like, with that. I don't care. I wonder, my algorithm has gotten so weird. You watch one video on this, like, and now my whole algorithm is, like, it's just all over the place. What is going on here? Why is my freaking computer freaking out? I don't know. Let's find something else to watch. If my computer will load. Oh my God. We have a bunch of ice, and it's literally, I think they said it's like -4. It feels like negatives in the negatives here in Kansas right now. So, God, eggnog, I swear to God, I have like a lint roller in every room. I didn't know Siameses shed this bad. Like, nobody told me. Anyway, okay. What new things? I literally need them to, they need to have a new Real Housewives tomorrow or I'm going to be sick. Like, I need to watch the Real Housewives. They've been gone for 2 weeks. It's enough, like Meredith Marks would say. I have a shirt and it says the rumors and the nastiness on it. I love it. It's so good. I love the Real Housewives. I don't know who most of these people are. This is my algorithm's so random. I don't know. I might get off here pretty soon. I don't want to go to treatment. I'm just going to complain about it the whole time. I don't care. I feel like I've earned the right to complain. This cat, I swear to God, I can't wear lip gloss. I can't wear, like, I have a lint roller in every bag. Oh my god, I spilled Diet Coke on my fucking Dooney and Burke bag today. It was like my nice designer bag. I can't even freaking have it for more than 2 goddamn weeks. And I already spilled shit on it. Okay. What is this? I saw this creator was trying to take down that Dinky Jabbo guy, but there was literally nothing in that video. I was like, I don't really understand what he's mad about. Does this have anything to do with it? Yeah, that's the video I saw earlier. This creator was trying to take down another creator, but it was a whole lot of nothing in my opinion. So, I was like, I don't really understand this video. I was like, I guess I'm not understanding what's so bad. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Like I said, I can't tell people how to feel. I'm not going to judge people for how they feel. It's their experience. I'm just saying, I also don't have to understand your experience. You cannot expect that from me. Oh, God. Oh, God. This lady. I did a video about her. She stopped developing when she was like 13 or 14. She acts like a fucking child. It's insanity.
What's up, weirdos? Ash Trevino, or as I like to call her,
like, literally, I knew a girl who was just like her. She was literally the worst. Yeah. I knew a girl who was just like that. She was cancerous. She was so toxic, and like everything she did had some type of fucking motive behind it, but not like, it was always an ulterior motive, and it wasn't a good one. And like she was just a trashy ass fucking bitch. And she reminds me so much of this Ashley. Ugh. I literally can't stand people like that. They're just so negative, and I just can't. Like, because I already am negative, okay? I don't need you to be bringing me down more. I don't need more negativity in my life. I would like to just be, like, negative by myself. Leave me alone. I don't know. It's just a lot. They're just a lot. And this lady is, like, not a good mom. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
Maybe the most extreme case I've ever seen of TikTok.
And also, okay, as a corrections officer, like, she is so dumb. What the fuck? Why is my computer freezing?
As she goes from bad person who's not that famous but is on TikTok live.
Dating inmates like the way she claims to is so fucking dangerous. That's how people end up getting murdered. And you guys, like, I'm going to say it again. Stop bringing these fucking dudes around your kids. Because my mom's a judge, and she's had so many people in court who their kid died because the mom brought the boyfriend around. And something happened to their kid. So, like, just stop it. Stop dating these fucking dudes with felonies who can't get jobs and can't leave the state until they're off parole. Like, one of my inmates, he's like, hey, Missy, she don't date no dude with no job, right, Missy? I'm like, you're right, though. You're right. I was like, I won't date some dude with no job. He's like, see? So y'all leave her alone. I'm like, thank you. Went about did my rounds. I was like, okay. Sometimes, like, they can be pretty funny.
She's literally filmed the documentary of her own downfall. And to be clear, if you're deep into that Trevino lore, it's like, I just gotta explain, I can't
This chick's so trashy.
Always live and always having a disaster, but I noticed some recurring themes in her story, and I kind of want to use them to dive deep into her mind.
I don't want to go there.
She got famous on TikTok Live because she was what people would call an inmate hopper.
For being trashy.
She's getting in there flirting with them and live streaming with them.
They can't even fucking get, like,
And guess what? If your boyfriend was in prison, I'd take him too, baby.
they can't even own a firearm.
Yeah, your boyfriend was in jail for some heinous acts. I'd take that awful man too.
Oh, guess what? My boyfriend would never be in prison because I'm not a loser.
I know, but we're gonna get into her roster of inmate boyfriends. And listen,
I just have to cut them down when they're over dramatic and freak out on me for no reason. Like last time. He was like, I was just bored. I'm like, are you freaking for real, sir? Worst shift of my life. I swear to God, she's like a fucking preteen. My child is 10 and she acts better than this.
A lot of people theorize that the reason that she's into these inmates is because she is not somebody who generally has a lot of control.
I need to slow this down. I forgot that I sped up the last one. I was like, this is going too fast for me. This is too much. Hold on. What the fuck? I just want to, no, I want normal. Like, God. I clicked that too fast. I'm too impulsive, okay? Oh my God. This is so ghetto, sorry. I'm so impulsive. Here we go. Okay. I need to just like wait for my computer to load. It's just lagging and I'm like trying to fix the speed. I just want it normal. There we go. Okay. Now we can watch this video. And then I'm going to go to bed because I have to go to dialysis tomorrow.
Roll around her life, we're gonna get really into it, and then because these men are in prison, they're like, she can just hang up on them. What are they gonna do about it? But she
No, they can find you.
Jesse,
They,
about him is that he got out of jail, and then
yeah.
and they were like,
We have like a 99% recidivism rate, but still, like, I want the inmates when they get out to be, I want them to do well because they're going to be my neighbors and in my community, and I would like to see everybody do well. But like, they can still fucking find you, even if they have a life sentence. They have family and friends. They just go on JPay or that phone they snuck in, or they'll just go on, they'll jailbreak their tablets because now they get tablets, and that's been like a whole thing because we've been finding a whole bunch of CP on them because they'll jailbreak them and then they'll like, yeah, it's been like even harder to like control the like dangerous contraband like that. That's why we consider phones dangerous contraband. Anyway, so yeah. They can find you. They will find you. Like they're resourceful. Trust me. I have to take a new way home every day.
However, she's not letting me see my daughters, who I haven't been able to see while I'm in prison. But what do you mean he can't see his daughters? That's her, like, her whole thing.
That's not her baby daddy. That's not her baby daddy. Her daughter's dad isn't her. He passed away. That's what I remember hearing.
Somebody who nobody likes, like nobody's watching or doing this being like.
That's just one of the inmates she dated.
Really pissed me off, you guys, is when she said, you know, my brother has to have something to do with them kids. Yeah, and that's the thing that I said. You know, I told him, I said, if you want to see them kids, you can see them. But I'm not going to be.
Hold on. I did hear that she was possibly allegedly grooming a 9-year-old. Like, she was talking really weird about a 9-year-old. And my daughter is turning 10 in like 2 weeks. The way I would rock her fucking shit, like, that is like so weird to talk about someone like the way she was. I'm sure they'll bring it up. I need to find the video about it because I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Is she actually being, she has to be trolling us. Like, she has to be rage baiting us, and it's working because, like, don't even joke about that shit. Don't even rage bait with something like that. That's fucking disgusting. Like, I literally, you guys have no idea how many child offenders we have in my prison. Like, it's disgusting. I don't even look up their charge. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anybody's charges. Just don't, unless I'm like, if I'm on a work detail though with someone with a hammer, okay, I'm going to want to know if they've got like a, you know, homicide charge or something, or like a, you know, I don't know, ag battery or something. I'm going to want to know that. But like, I don't need to know what people have done because I need to treat everyone fairly. And it's really hard to be fair when you have a dude who's like hurt children and like, compared to somebody who's in there for stealing a car. You know, it's like, yeah. So if they check in PC, oh my God, the PC cell house when I first started, like, was literally, oh my God, I hated going in there. They would yell the most disgusting things, and you'd have to announce your presence as a female officer in the cell house. So you would say like female, like what we'd say like female on the floor, something like, you'd have to announce that there was a female in the cell house because it's an all male prison, and it was maximum security, and it was a state prison, and it was all male inmates, so you had to like announce that you were there, and that like the minute if you like, a lot of people didn't want to because like just the things that they would yell at you, or I would tell the new people, like they would be yelling for them, like, don't look up there, you're not gonna like what you see, just don't look up there. Like, they're yelling at you, just don't look at them. Like, you know, you're not gonna like what you see. Like, just pretend you see nothing and keep moving. Like, You can write him up later. I don't know. But like it just gets a little rowdy and a little crazy. So that's why when people try to threaten me in my comments, like on my Hassan video, like I'm not intimidated. Do you understand like the type of things that are yelled at me on a daily basis? Like just for being there. Like I literally will just get to work and they're like, one guy was like, I'll fight any officer that walks in here, blah, blah. He's like, and you, Miss C, I'll fight you. I'm like, I just got here, man. I was putting my keys on my belt. I was trying to put my pepper spray on. I have like a drop leg holster and it had a big giant can of Mark 9 and it was strapped around my leg because it was really big. Otherwise, I would just lean on it on my duty belt. And like, I was trying to get my pepper spray in the holder and to strap it on my leg. And they're like, why you got your pepper spray out, CO? I'm like, I just got here. I'm just trying to put it on my belt. Like, you guys need to chill. And I'd see, like, a flaming roll of toilet paper go flying. And I'm like, oh, my God, it's going to be that kind of a shift. Or someone would say the Q word, and then everything would just go to shit. And I went through a riot one time. We had a prison riot, and it was, like, my first 6 months at the prison. It sucked. They literally burnt half the prison down. Like, they literally set fire to the captain's office, and they stole all the commissary. So like the dudes had already paid for their like for their canteen stuff, like their snacks and stuff, and like the inmates who started the riot like took all the I don't know what they did with that. They took all of it, and then those dudes didn't get their canteen for like a month. I felt so bad. I was like, oh, they weren't even like part of it. But yeah, it was like a big riot, and they set fire to a bunch of shit and like busted a bunch of windows, broke our computers. I think they took a couple COs hostage in one of the, it was crazy. And then like they had the snipers and the dogs and all the state troopers and it was literally the worst. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not going to get off shift in time. I had dialysis too. I was like, bro, I can't leave. They won't let me go anywhere. So we had to like, oh, what the fuck? Bro, I think someone might have just hit a car on my street just now. Yep. Oh, hold on a minute, you guys. Someone's at my door. It better be Melissa. That scared the crap out of me. Bro, I'm live streaming. I almost had a heart attack. Sorry. It's okay. I didn't know you. Oh, I know. I've been on live. I'm just watching stupid internet.
That's not right, but I got you
like Christmas present. Oh my God, you guys, look, my friend got me a Golden Girls calendar. Hell yeah, thanks, Alyssa. That's really sweet. You know, I love my girls. I got my girls right here. Oh shit. I almost knocked this desk. What's up? It's very cold out, isn't it? It's like 11 degrees. 11 degrees. What's the temperature like where everybody's at? I don't think anybody's been on my chat for a while, so I did have a bunch of people in there earlier. I'm just like, whatevs. Thank you. Okay, I don't know where my bag. Oh, yeah, I spilled Diet Coke on my bag earlier. I was so mad.
You like my new bag?
Yeah, it's cute. What bag is that? Where'd you get that? That's so cute. Oh my God, Walmart has some cute stuff. I have some leggings that have like lasted for freaking ever, and they're so cute. Oh yeah, oh my God, those are so cute. Wait, are those mushrooms?
They're mushrooms.
Oh my God, I got Badger a mushroom sweater, like a little cardigan.
Eating mushrooms?
Yeah, I got this for Badger's her birthday present.
Showed me it's cute.
Yeah, here I have a picture. I just sent her dad. Here, this is one of them. Here's one of the sweaters.
That is so cute.
I got her. Oh, I'm doing this little painting of her.
Ooh.
But I got this little sweater.
That is so cute.
And that's so cute. I know she wanted a mushroom, the little mushroom cardigan. So let's see if my chat can show it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got my daughter this sweater for her birthdays. In like 2 weeks, she's gonna be 10. Eggnog, what are you doing? She's being so annoying today. She was up on the top of my fridge. She knocked a bunch of shit down. I'm like, what are you freaking... Look at her. She's going crazy. What's your problem? I don't know where the laser is. Badger lost it again. She's lost like 3 laser pointers. I'm like, she takes it into my bedroom and I never see it again. I was like, Badger, where could... Like, how is it just disappearing? Badger, where is it? I was like, you had it in my room last. Like, do you not remember where you set it down? So, we always find, I'm sure it's like probably in that chair or something random. It always ends up somewhere random. Ow, my skin has become so thin because my calcium is so low when I got my parathyroid out. And, like, now my skin just, like, I have cuts all over my arms because my skin's like paper. Yeah. It's like an old person. God, kidney failure's starting to get me, man.
Are we on video?
It's just like this little square. I actually don't know if I can see you or not. I guess I could look. I can see my chat on my phone. Hi, chat. I don't even know if anyone's watching it right now. I don't know. I haven't been checking. I don't know what's happening. There's 5 people. Hey, 5 people. I didn't know anyone was watching. How the fuck? Okay. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I've just been freezing in my house. I literally could not sleep last night. I dialysis, I get such bad insomnia. I could not sleep. I was up working on some art and I was just pissed off because I had to try to get my tablet to work and I'm not having a good technology day today. And there must be some planet in retrograde because like none of my tech shit is working out. It's really pissing me off. It's starting to make me mad. I'm like, I know I'm not this much of a boomer when it comes to like technology. Like I know I can figure things out, but today it just like is not working. And then I spilled Diet Coke all over my bag. It's okay. It's fine. It's such good quality that it was really easy to clean.
Material that it just wipes off.
Oh yeah, it's leather. It's pure leather. It's really nice. Those will hold up. Like my Coach bags have all held up for like since 2006, 2005. Because I'm old. The brown one. Badger said she wants the other ones. We got the brown one for sure. They've already started doling my shit out for when I die. It's okay. At least I know my shit's going to a good home. And like my mom just gave all my shit. Oh, thanks. Hopefully you outlive me because I'm in pretty bad shape. But like please strive to live longer than me, Melissa. Like I'm really not in the best of health. I want to live in those mountains right there with that little husky dog. It wouldn't be nice if your husky was that quiet. Melissa has a husky named Odin. He loves the snow right now. Did he finally come inside?
He did. Well, it's been so cold that he doesn't want to stay out very long.
Yeah. Even huskies have their limits, I think.
Yeah, he likes when Jazzy goes out and runs around.
Oh, little puppy.
I want to wear little snow boots.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. I love seeing dogs in dog shoes. Dog shoes are so cute.
Little pink snow boots to go with her sweater.
Oh my god, she's so spoiled. She has a Chiweenie and a lab and a husky. I miss my St. Bernards. They would Blar would we'd take walks and he would just walk with his mouth open and eat the snow. I was like, he's an avalanche rescue dog. So I was like, you think you're in the Alps. He was a good dog. Yeah, he was so old when he was 215 pounds, but he had half an ear. When I got him, he was so old. And he had been at the Humane Society for 6 months, and I was like, I need that dog. It was the biggest dog I've ever seen. I was like, he's so old and so huge and tired. I need him. And he was the best dog. And I got my Australian Shepherd at the shelter, and I got my Siamese. All my pets have been from the shelter. Where's Eggnog?
I found my dog outside of
You're like, I found my dog in the side of the road. Those are the best.
I was 1 year old.
Those are the best. Oh my gosh. I forget. You are so much young. You make me feel old, girl.
My birthday's in 9 days.
Your 21st birthday? Oh my god. You make me feel so old, bro. I turned 37 in April. I'm going to kill KMS, bitch! My 20-year high school reunion's coming up, and I don't think I'm going to go. I was hot at my 10-year. I just want them to remember me that way. I'm not kidding. I'm not peaking. That was pretty much my whole peak. So I'm they saw me in my best form, in my purest form, my my hottest, battiest form, and they can remember me that way. They don't need to see me like I am now. It's fine. We all get old and then we die. Woo! And then we have the Golden Girls. forever and ever. Like the men of Blanche's boudoir. I love that episode. I love this so much. Blanche is my favorite. I love Blanche Devereaux. I love her. I want to like decorate my house like her house so bad. Like early 90s, late 80s Miami. Old lady vibes. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Like I couldn't sleep. It was so annoying. And then like I could hear people like flying. They can't stop at the intersection because there's so much ice, and I would just hear them. I'm like, they're gonna fucking hit my car. Like, I can't move it. It broke down, and I'm like, fucking please, nobody slide into my car. Actually, do. Fuck it up. I've got insurance on it. Like, total it. I need a car. I need a car. Oh my god.
Because he decided to drive home drunk.
Well, that's the dumbest shit you could ever do. There's literally like taxis for like $10 here.
Had one of us drive him home.
Yeah, or like there's Uber up here sometimes, like not all the time. People literally don't believe me that we don't have always. I miss
4 people in Hutch that do.
Yeah, like that's why I like being from Wichita, because I had a BMW and I still Ubered everywhere. Like you could get an Uber at any time of night. I literally Ubered to this rapper's apartment one time for a party at like 3 a.m. Like there was someone ready to, and then like I don't remember what happened. I didn't stay that long, and there was an Uber ready to take me down the street to go back home too. Like, I love being from Wichita. We're spoiled down there though, and we have all the good restaurants too. There's just like not much up. I'm not used to the country. I'm not. This is the country to me. It's like about 42,000 people here. That's still a pretty good size, but still.
My friends just came down this weekend.
Yeah.
Gardner.
Oh my god, there's like nothing up there. I storm chase through there all the time.
I told her that I was from a small town.
Yeah.
See, this is small.
This is a small town. It is. It's a small. It's like a small sized city.
She was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? This is not a small town." I'm like,
Oh, I guess if you're thinking like Hiawatha, then like my cousins live in Hiawatha, and there's like, I love it though. It's like just way more laid back there. I like it, but you have to drive really far to like go. I just couldn't, when I was younger, I was so obsessed with the mall. Like, I could not imagine not being able to go to like Contempo Casual, you know, like, or Gadzooks or something. Like, I just had their Delia's or whatever 90s store I want to go to at this very moment. Like, I miss it. We had the best stores back then. Deb. Oh my God, I remember like so many people get their prom dresses from Deb. Where did I get mine? Paraphernalia is what it was called. Paraphernalia. It's been around since like the 60s. Yeah. But she spelled it like parrot, like the bird. But it was, play on the words. But yeah, it was a prom dress store. I don't know where they got that name from. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, wait, it's so good. It's weird. They had the prettiest dresses though, but I think they got in trouble for having there was like underage drinking happening there. I never saw that. I just bought my prom dress there. I was like, you guys are having parties at this place? Like, no one ever invited me. Fuck, I just got my prom dress here. But I guess they got, I don't know. I just heard it from one of my friends on PD. So, I don't know. I bit my tongue so hard earlier. It hurts so bad. It still hurts. I don't even remember. I was I think I tripped on the cat is what happened. She keeps getting under my feet today. I'm telling you, she's being so annoying. I don't know what her problem is. She was up, I was like, why are you on my fridge? How did you get up there? Get yourself down. She's like, meow. I'm like, oh my God, eggnog. Did your hip hurt? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? She just ran really fast through here and then she disappeared. I don't know. I don't want to go to dialysis tomorrow. I just need to keep myself busy. Because it's just
Too bad you don't like to read.
I do. I have a new Chuck Palahniuk book that my sister got me for Christmas. Survivor. I need to start. It's about a guy who's literally, it's going to sound so weird, but all of his books are weird, but he's in a cult. And he's the last person left alive or something, and he's on a plane that's about to go to, I don't know. And he's giving his life story on tape, and it's Chuck Palahniuk. I mean, he wrote Fight Club, and Lullaby was my favorite.
I could take you to the library. You can check out some
And yeah, I need to get a library card. I don't have one for up here. I don't even know if I still have mine from Wichita, but yeah, I don't know. Like, also, like, not that I don't like reading, I just don't have the attention span. I just can't. Like, even at dialysis, I go on my phone, or I work on a video, or I read. I just bounce around. I sit in my chair and do a bunch of things. So I've been taking my computer with me and just messing around with my tablet. I'll probably just do that tomorrow. It's just like, it's just annoying. I'm just tired of it. I feel like it's a waste of time to be doing the bare minimum, which is staying alive, and I'm not even accomplishing anything except staying alive. It's really annoying because I'm one of those people, like, I have to feel like I'm doing something, yeah, or accomplishing something, yeah. Like, I'm accomplishing, I have to do something. Like, I have to do something meaningful. Like, I feel like I'm rotting in my house and on dialysis. It's just so annoying, or I'm in the hospital. And I can't leave my house. I'm stuck because my car broke down, and who can afford to go anywhere? Like, I'm on disability. Like, it's just a whole and I don't know anyone up here, so I'm just very isolated. Yeah. I'm having a really hard time lately. I'm trying to find things to do. So I'm trying to, like, get better at art and stuff because I, like, want to feel like I'm at least doing something. Or I have something to show for it, at least if I finish a stupid drawing on the computer, at least I finished something. Yeah, it's annoying. I just want to go back to do more theater, but they won't cast me when, if I end up in the hospital, they might have to cancel shows. So I'm like, my whole ass freaking career, like, what can I do? I'm just gonna go back to work at the prison. But at least in the meantime, I wish I could do some theater. Like,
you went to your premiere thing, right?
My movie premiere? Yeah, I did. It was really great. I was happy. I didn't realize they were gonna cut it as short as they did, but I actually liked it almost. Like, I really liked the way they did it. So that I was like, I actually think this is, like, how I would have preferred it. It was really good. Yeah, after 7 years, I was so happy. I never thought I'd ever see that movie come out. I had one other movie come out, and then I filmed one other one that never came out. So I was like, man, don't tell me I have 2 films that never came out. Yeah, it turned out really good. I don't.
Did you get a copy of it?
I think I'm gonna have to ask, but they're submitting it to other film festivals just, like, around the U.S. and so just see who picks it up. But we got best Kansas film at Tallgrass Film Festival.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got the best local filmmaker, like, Kansas filmmaker award for the movie. Hell yeah. It's called Startup. It's by Lemon Parade Films. It's really great. You guys should check it out. And I know I'll show you. But yeah, it was really fun. My dad was actually alive when we started filming it, so it was really weird when it finally came out because just so much had changed. And I started dialysis and had a whole new, like, career change and everything. Like, there's just so much, and a bunch of people had kids and got married, and it's just crazy. I feel like the past, like, 7, 8, even 9 years, I don't remember my life going by this fast.
Sorry.
Which one is this?
Shit, but it's not burnt.
What is it?
It's strawberry kiwi. It kind of tastes like shit.
No, it tastes fine. It was a little harsh.
But to me, it tastes like it doesn't taste like strawberry kiwi to me.
This is the nicotine-free one, right?
Yeah.
I like these. When I had to quit the smoking for the transplant list, these really helped. I haven't smoked them in forever, but because I just can't be bothered to go to the smoke store to go buy one. I'm just like, I think I've officially quit. But I like the nicotine-free ones because it helps, like, for me, it's more of, like, the action. I'm, like, a habit person. So it's more the habit of it. I think you need to charge it.
Probably. I haven't charged it yet.
What kind of charger does it take?
Type-C.
Oh, yeah, you should probably charge it. Yeah. I'm just going to hang out here with my friends on live and finish this video, and then I've got to go to take my makeup off and go to bed. I'm like, did I show you this cool little thing my sister got me? It, like,
it's a pore scraper.
Yeah, but it also has, like ion, like, technology in it, and you, like, can, there's little, like, rubber, things that you can put over it.
Oh, like kind of like blue
scrubbers,
light
kind of.
or something?
No, this is more like a scrubber. Like this is for your moisturizer and that's for your cleanser. So they have like different, there's different settings. So there's like cleansing, which is just like a, it's like a really minimal, like it doesn't even really like vibrate that much because it's not too rough on your face. And then this one's for your moisturizer and the other two are for the blackheads and then the toner. But yeah, it's pretty cool. My sister got it for me for Christmas. And she said it's made a huge difference in her skin. I don't know. Mine, I feel like I got some Philosophy skincare, but I feel like I'm breaking out. I think it's just because I started a new skincare regimen.
It's also because it's getting cold out.
Yeah, it's freezing. It's going to be like -4 or something tomorrow. No thanks. I like need my Shein order to come in because I got a bunch of sweaters. I'm freezing. I'm like, I don't know where all my freaking sweaters are. Like, I'm so cold. I don't want to dig them out. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed. Like, oh God, my executive functioning skills are like non-existent. So, oh my God. Where's Eggnog? I just saw her again. I don't know what she's doing. She's being crazy today. She's literally driving me nuts. I'm like getting a little worried. I'm like, do you need to go to the vet? Like, are you okay? I think she probably just saw a field mouse or something. I'm sick of living in the country. I can't stand this. I'm not a country girl. I'm a city girl. I can't handle this. Okay, well, thanks for coming by, guys. Thanks for coming to my little talk show. It literally looks like it because the little chair right there, and I have a microphone. That's funny. Yeah, you guys are welcome to come by anytime. You know me. Hanging out at my house. We're at dialysis. Yeah. I can't wait till it gets nice out so I can actually start like going to the park and stuff with Badger so I'm not like in the house. It's just so cold. Like, why would anyone go outside? Hell no. One of my dialysis techs, her kitty cat ran outside and we were about to get snow, but she has a garage and he just went there. But I was like, oh no, his little feet are gonna get cold. Like, which one's that?
He's our neighbor's cat.
The kitty? Oh.
But they don't take care of him and leave him out in the cold.
We have a cat like that on the street, and I always try to give him a little bit of hay to sleep on. Yeah, you should get. My daughter's dad has a little feral cat that lives on his deck, and we got a cat carrier, but we filled it with hay because the towels and stuff will freeze. Like they'll take in moisture and but the hay actually keeps them warm and it doesn't suck the moisture in and it won't freeze because the blankets will freeze around them. And so always use hay for your kitties that if they do have to be outside. My cat has already proven to me before I got her that she cannot survive outside because she got hit by a car before I got her, and then she had to have surgery on her little hip and her front 2 teeth got broken out, and she what are you, little McNugget? But that doesn't stop her from being an absolute menace at all times. Where's the little sweetie? She's a little sweetie, but yeah, she's she'll just flip over like a little otter. Like she'll get you though. She gets really mad at Melissa for some reason. She does. I think it's because she smells your kitties. I don't know where my cat went. I don't know. She'll show up in the middle of the night. I'll be like, little shit. I don't want to go to dialysis. Okay. I know. I'm like, you guys lock the door handle because I don't want to get up to lock it. I'm like so tired. Like I literally didn't sleep last night. I'm just like dying.
I know.
I'll crash tonight at some point. I'm so sick of dialysis. I'm telling you. Done with it. I just want to sleep. Okay, guys. Bye. Love you. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by and visiting me. Bye. Yeah, get home so you don't have to be on the... Oh, my God. I can already tell it's cold from here. Holy shit. I can feel the freezing cold air from my front door, which is like all the way across my house. Oh, my God. It's so cold outside. Holy crap. I just got hit by more cold air. Oh, shit. How cold is it where you guys are? Because it's like... What the hell? Hold on a minute. Did someone fall? Uh-oh. I hope not. I'm gonna check on her. be careful. It's icy. Okay, let me know that you're okay, alright? Okay, good. You didn't hit, like, the stairs or anything, did you? Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. Hey, let me know tomorrow, how you feel. You might need to go to the doctor. Be careful. Oh my gosh. She fell off my porch. It is slick out. You guys be careful outside if you live where there's been winter weather. Be careful. My friend just fell off my porch. It's like so slick outside. Be so careful, guys, please. She's okay. I just heard screaming and I was like, what the hell? And she had fallen and she's okay though. She's fine. I told her to go to immediate care if she has to. Like, or go to the emergency room even, but she didn't see. She said she was all right. Okay. Oh my God, that scared me. Like, I told her, you better call me when you get back and let me know how you're feeling. I hate it when I can't do anything. Like, I hate it when I can't help. It makes me crazy. Okay, I really want to finish this video because, like, I need to go to bed soon. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Oh, that Ashley girl. She's gross.
That's just Jesse, but there's
Blech.
men on her roster. But
What a winner.
Breaks up, which, well, she gets broken up with by Jesse.
She got dumped.
Out of prison. So they had been like talking for a while, although she had been talking to other dudes too. But then once being out of jail, like physically together, they were only that for like 2 weeks max, like less than 2 weeks. And this is a clip of her right after the breakup. This video is her talking about why her and Jesse broke up. And by the way, I am so sorry. All of these videos have like so many watermarks and are like screen recorded to infinity.
Whatever.
Content on live. It has been like a pain to redo the research for this video to bring it all to you. But this is her talking about why they broke up.
I'm so glad that I decided to stop just going on TikTok live all the time and to come over to YouTube. It's been a lot more chill. I don't battle though. You'll never catch me battling or asking for money on TikTok live. I just go on there for a dialysis like support group.
Listen, I can kind of understand why she blew up because if you see
Classy.
her, like it is funny, but when you get into her lore, she's actually like devastatingly terrible.
She's awful.
Her being like, the reason we broke up is because he's been talking to his ex-wife. Yeah, seeing his ex-wife, being able to see his daughters. She's so
Oh my
selfish.
God.
Restrict this dude from seeing his daughters.
I'm telling you, she's a fucking teenager. She stopped maturing at like 13.
Kids, generally, it's better to be in like a household with like both parental figures rather than abandoned by your dad.
Yeah.
On TikTok Live.
My daughter's dad and I are like tight. Like we literally co-parent like champs. Like we don't fight. We don't shit talk each other. It is so much easier. Our daughter is so much happier. It's so worth it if you can try to get along with each other.
But she's literally saying that while drinking, listening to Doja Cat. I think it's like Agora Hills.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's Doja. Like Fortnite, I'm an
Copyrights.
I'm just saying, I know that I made like a couple of videos about Doja being like kind of crazy online, doing some crazy stuff, but she's like a generational talent, like problematic fake. Anyways, that situation happens. Then she says,
I think I'm getting sick.
I'm pregnant, and I'm just gonna be honest, like up front, everybody online is like, she's definitely lying just to get it back. Like he was there for less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not really feeling you. I'd kind of rather go back to my ex-wife and my kids.
He was like, you catfished me.
Also, I'm pregnant, which is often an attempt to gain back control over somebody who is trying to leave. Like, yeah, I do recognize that. But then where it gets crazy is, like, nobody believes her story, and then this comes out.
She is embarrassing. Ugh, I'm cringing for her. Girl, you are too old to be acting like this. You are too old to be like this.
Nails are fucking sick. But, so was it real? Because people are also saying that, well, he didn't get back with her, so then she was like, I'm not actually pregnant, I was lying just to get you back, so, no more baby! That seems to be the consensus, which is really bad. Like,
She's embarrassing.
to lie about that and then to lie about freaking abortion, that's really bad. But this is one of those things where the Ashley Trevino lore, like, there's a lot of
Even if she's doing it in like an ironic way, which I know she's not, like, that's tacky. She's fucking tacky. She looks like Jabba the Hutt.
We don't actually know, but
I will body shame. I don't give a fuck.
see why everybody's so skeptical when she posts videos like this.
You're gonna answer yes or no.
If you're an ugly person on the inside, then fuck you.
Y'all are not anybody important.
She's just like dark, bro. She's got some like dark energy.
How do we know that you're pregnant in the first place? Because you're putting all your business online.
She's toxic.
For a reason. We're not important to you? Okay, life just on TikTok Live, and you're completely ignoring. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I'm not gonna answer yes or no if I'm pregnant.
What a winner.
Yes or no if I'm pregnant after like full, like, you know, it's her behavior is.
What's she gonna do when they shut down TikTok? Can we please stop giving her money? Stop fucking giving her money. You're enabling her to be a bad mom.
Very sus. But it is part of the commentary on this subject that there is an element of people who are like following her, who are like engagement baiting, and it's just like not.
Yeah.
And it's like the stuff that she actually does.
And I'm sure there's bots all over the place. This is so cute.
Before she blew up for a lot of other reasons that we're going to talk about, there were some clips going around of how she was discussing these inmates and their victims. Because like I said, some of these guys that she's talking to were in prison for...
Bro, like, some of the shit that people are in prison for, you guys would not even be able to fucking wrap your head around how fucking evil some people can be. And apparently this guy that she was standing up for did something really fucking evil and ended the lives of 2 teenagers. So.
Horrible things? Like, look at this guy named Eli.
Stop, you take a piece off. Let's play it.
Hey,
we got 2 pieces, but...
So that's our man.
Stop sending them money.
I still love it. But you got this Eagles fan talking about, oh, so it's for a galaxy?
Eagles fan.
We're taking our things off. Someone sends us a galaxy on TikTok Live?
That's funny. I've never seen this create. Oh my god, Nacho Libre. I've never seen this creator before, but that was funny.
It's so, I don't want to say funny to see this dude knowing what his story is. So we're doing what? Like strip TikTok? If you send me a galaxy? Like doing his best Jason Nash impression.
Are you guys not embarrassed? Like, all of you should be ashamed. Especially him. You guys are so pathetic. Oh my god, I can't.
What's Eli in jail for? Let's ask the woman who he had a child.
Oh my god.
So she went on TikTok and she was talking about how she got a call from a family friend basically saying that Eli put their daughter in a cast, and she called the cops and everything, rushed over there.
Hell no.
This is what happened.
Her right leg was out the car seat. So he ended up punching her, which broke her femur.
I'm telling you guys.
She ended up being in a cast.
Just like watching this while
I'm telling you, stay away from these fucking dudes. Stop bringing them around your kids.
That's, I think, one of the layers that I really want to highlight about this whole H3H3 situation is that the way it is unfolded, it has like.
I feel bad for her daughters.
Of people who follow it, like people who are following the lore, they talk about it as lore, as if they're watching One Piece, like the One Piece lore, but it's just H3H3.
No, I'm just waiting because something.
You know, horrible people.
Something really bad's gonna happen to these people. I don't know what is gonna happen or when. I have a feeling because when you run around and play with shit like this, when you play with fire like this, you're gonna fuck shit up. Like it's. You cannot be playing with these fucking dudes with felonies. I'm telling you guys, like, you have no idea the dudes you're talking to. You do not know. I guarantee you, you will be surprised if you look into their charges. Like, unless you knew them before they went to prison, do not trust what they tell you. You just got to be careful. You just got to use discretion. You do not know for sure who you are with and who you're talking to until you have had the chance to actually get to know them and see them every day and have like an actual relationship outside of the prison. Like outside of them being incarcerated. Like you're never going to truly know them until they get out. So you just got to be so fucking careful and stop bringing these dudes around your kids.
And it's like, y'all standing, this is what y'all standing. It is so weird to see this type of person with this.
And I'm not saying inmates don't deserve to start their lives and like do well. They do. You just have to be careful, bro.
Oh my god, that's what's so bad about it, because that's probably true. But that video comes out, people are going, cancel Eli, and saying when this is what the topic is about, and him wanting to get more galaxies on TikTok Live. He has to stand up and defend himself.
Real easy. This wrist is broken. Both my legs were broken. because we have a bone condition that makes our bones more susceptible to breakage.
Whoop-de-woo.
Oh, oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Oh, so the reason that when you punched your daughter in the leg and she broke her femur and hip and then you went to jail is because y'all
A bunch of fucking liars, bro. Manipulative. They will manipulate you, bro. You gotta be careful.
Thought about that, Eli? You consider that? Wearing a New York Yankees cap right after you wore an Eagles cap? What the fuck are you?
Such a guy thing to worry about.
Who is it? Who is this?
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? What the fuck?
Who are you?
That's a Snapchat filter.
Some things are
Double tap. Fuck that. Couldn't be me. Aw, puppy. Could not be me.
What the fuck are you doing?
This video is so funny.
From his like Ashley Trevino fucking crazy fault. Whatever. By the way, who the fuck is donating to these people?
Right? What the fuck? Like, you can send me that money. I have kidney failure. Just kidding. I don't want your money. I just like you guys watching stuff with me.
$15.84. Okay, $16. $16 an hour is like when you're in high school and you have that friend who gets the gig at costume.
Yeah, because every gift is like a cent. I made $80 one night on TikTok Live. I didn't ask for anything.
Like where you are talking to customers, just like imagine going home and then that hour of your life
Who headache?
exchanged for $16.
Oh my god.
You give it to Eli, but people are doing it. Like any of these like screen recordings, there's always like TikTok like live.
Stop giving your hard-earned money to these fucking bum-ass losers, please. To a dude who beat his kid.
Well, everybody was obviously talking about how horrible he is, and this is what Ashley Trevino had to say.
Said nobody felt sorry for me.
She's horrible too. Fuck her.
If I sound like a, you know what? But it's just my
Girl, you don't just sound like one.
something that's not relevant to me and my family.
You are one.
It's not my business. It's not my.
It's not your business, but you're involving yourself. You're involving yourself with him. So it is your business now, dumbass bitch.
Honestly, do you know how stupid you like? That's so stupid.
Yo, listen.
Like really heartless and horrible. People watching.
I literally saw her. Some girls tried to jump her, and she looked so fucking scared. She will not fight. She will not fucking fight. But you know what? There's a lot of people out there who fucking will. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an hour of my life working.
She can't fight though, like at all. With those nails, she can't even make a fist. Bitch, I'm good. I'm a pro at that. I wore these nails to fucking work.
She has a roster, and if you
She says she does, but you know how many of the dudes in there have like 5, 6 girls on their fucking books? Like they're playing all y'all. Like you all look dumb as shit too, because we find all your pictures in their photo albums. And you're all putting money on their JPay, all putting money on their fucking books. Get them set. Got them get all the good stuff from Canteen too. They don't ever have to leave. They don't even have to go to Chow Hall, man. They can just eat in their cell. You guys hook it up for them, but you're not the only one. I love the drama. I'm so nosy. I love the Real Housewives, so I'm like loving it. I'm like, ooh, you're seeing who? That girl and that girl? We'll see what happens in Visitation next weekend. Like, she's got kids though, man. Like her responsibilities are now different. She's a shit ass mom. Those ugly ass nails.
I don't need them to like you. I don't need them to.
Maybe stop spending money on nails and get your kids a bed. Bum ass.
That's how it feels watching our stuff. That's how your conversations are with these men.
Everyone's making fun of her because she's a lol cow.
Tell me if I like you or not, sir.
Dallas.
It's what it is. Whatever you did is what it is. She's talking to this man. She knows what he did. The people know what he did. I'll show you what he did, but first I want to show you what people who watch her and are probably donating galaxies are also doing for him.
He's a murderer.
Fan cams of Francisco in the prison footage while the lyrics are
What a fucking loser.
law, baby. I fell in love with breaking the law.
With that DOC jumpsuit, and he's an indigent person. He has to be given a state-issued seg toothbrush and a golf pencil. every time he wants to write something. And he's like, hey, CO, can I get my pencil sharpened? It's always when we're, like, having to extract somebody, too. And I'm like, I don't fucking have time to do that right now. Or they'll be like, hey, CO, can I get a Form 9? Hey, CO, what time is it? I literally just did my rounds. Why the fuck didn't you ask me when I walked? No, you don't need to know what time it is. And it's always like 2 a.m. or they get really freaked out when you have to do like a pee test on them and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you had to wake me up. Bro, you're going to pee dirty. Just say it. Like, you're acting crazy. Why you, like, I had a guy who took a lock and put it in a sock and then he smacked a guy with it in the middle of sheet exchange at like 2 in the morning. And then the dude who smacked him, like, I don't think he did a very good job because usually that's like very, 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 very bloody because it's like head wounds and stuff. But this guy, I don't think he hit him as hard as he had planned on. And the guy was like, can I go? And the other guy, like, we had to use the big pepper spray. And he had 3 shanks on him. Me and this other female officer, like, ran and tackled him and were trying to get cuffs on him. And he wasn't putting his cuffs on. He had a bunch of shanks on him. Big ones, like an end of a screwdriver with like tape and he made a handle, like a strap to go around his wrist so he wouldn't drop it when he was shaking another inmate or me or somebody at work. Like, I don't know, but like, yeah, so it gets a little crazy in there. And these are the dudes you're messing with. And one time, if you find like certain graphic love letters, you have to do the paperwork. And one of my supervisors was like, hey, what are these? What does this say? And I'm like, what is this? And I read it, and it was some really juicy love letters between, like, some dudes in there that I was like, oh, that guy? Okay, well, that's a big surprise. I wouldn't have guessed that. But I guess when you're in here, you need to do something. So, like, literally, I got to read through every letter. And I was like, oh, my God, that guy, too? Holy shit. It was like a soap opera. I'm so nosy. I was like, oh, yes, I'll do the paperwork. Let me read it. It's like a freaking reality show. It was amazing. But it's like, don't fuck with those dudes. Like, you don't know. You don't know what they've been up to. Okay, you just don't know. You're not there with them. You don't know.
How exactly did Francisco break
I have some really good stories.
I went and found the court document.
I love my job. I love my job so much. It's really fun.
One murder in the first degree. The defendant,
you know, he has to go through the whole court system and get convicted. He's convicted. He got convicted of murder. That means he did it.
Murder in the first degree. Okay, so the exact same thing. So
he went through the whole trial process. This isn't pre-booking. On the JPay.
Who the fuck are you to make that? You're a terrible person. Francisco Montero.
Well,
206.
yeah, he's a felon.
That's good. I mean, there's no
He's a murderer.
This is actually him. This is like an entire account that's just fan cam footage. That's not the only context that we can get from this. It's not just.
I just have one thing to say. MRSA. Like the majority of them will get MRSA. It doesn't go away. It's an incurable staph infection.
One of the victims was just 13.
It will eat your flesh. It's disgusting. Oh, and hepatitis. And a lot of other stuff.
We got people making fan cams of him just like this. I don't want to keep listening to the lyrics because he actually did. It's not funny.
Oh, that's that's like the biggest ick ever. Wow. How do y'all not get the ick when you see this shit? Ew. What a bum ass. Well, we don't. Okay, we don't like him. We don't like you either.
Losing my mind on her a second ago. You're my hands to
What the fuck?
By the way, I got my marbles back in.
What was that?
Watching these clips back, like knowing that she's talking to these guys like this, and this is who they are. And
I'm so glad my mom raised me to have standards.
You don't like. I don't need them to like you, sir. Read the court document and then read that article until.
Oh my God, like I would go with my mom to court when I was growing up, and like that would be the girl. Like she'd be there with her fucking pajama pants on, and my mom would be like, "You can't come into my courtroom dressed like that. Are you fucking out of your mind?" and they'd end up having to go to court or jail for contempt. Like, you know, it's like we make choices in life, and I saw that growing up, and I was like, I don't want to be the jail baby mama. Like, I don't want to be her. Like, I don't want to be waiting around for some dude who's getting up to no good in a prison, you know? Like, I don't want to be that girl. Like, you will never catch me begging on Facebook or on fucking Facebook. That's even worse. You will never catch me begging on fucking TikTok while I'm waiting for my man in prison who fucking can't get a job when he gets out and can't travel across state lines because of the terms of his parole. How exciting. Like, bro, I want people to be successful. I want people, but that guy, he's convicted of murder. He's not getting out.
Is gonna make that okay. And she's calling him sir on TikTok Live while begging for galaxies. Okay, guys, keep
Okay.
her money. She's so cool.
She's nasty.
Francisco's victims was 13. Think about this extra layer.
Bro.
Ash Trevino doesn't care about it.
Bro.
Ash has 2
That's a baby.
who are around that age. Yeah,
That's a
is that a twist
baby.
to you? Did you expect that? She has a daughter. If you know about the Ash lore, obviously you know she has a daughter. But if you didn't know,
I feel so bad for her kids.
she has a daughter, 2 of them, and look at the relationship they have because that is a huge thing.
I've already seen his baby. He's already seen my Nunu.
Are you fucking 2 years old?
Like an audio that's gone around. I'm sure if you've heard that and you didn't know her story, it's
Girl, did the Wiggles teach you about human anatomy? What the fuck?
really funny. Like the clips of her are.
Oh my god.
She's talking about this guy Santos, who we're gonna get into.
Gross.
Another layer of her lore. But she says that she's.
Oh yeah, the guy who faked being in the military and did the whole stolen valor thing.
But
Yeah.
this is happening right after she says that. This part, her daughter comes in. I just want to get copyright claim, but I want you to know that it's happening like sequentially.
I feel so bad for her kids. She's like, we're having a private conversation. What the fuck?
And Ash says, okay, mom, this is a 13-year-old girl. Okay, mom.
Oh my god. So disrespectful.
That's your daughter. That's your 13-year-old
She's so disrespectful.
We have more of like a sister-like relationship. Seems like you have more of a very bad mom with bad.
Yeah, I'd say
This is happening.
there's probably not a relationship there at all.
We don't hear what she says, but look at how she's speaking to her daughter.
You can tell she's jealous of her daughter. She's a total fucking narcissist. My mom tried to compete with me and shit too. And literally was so toxic.
While we all just kind of sat and waited silently. Did you feel the intimacy with me?
Kinda.
We can see your face. We can see she's like, oh yeah. And then she mutes it, and then she's like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, like literally.
She's yelling at her daughter.
Go, oh my god. The camera is on.
She can't even be bothered to spend 2 seconds with her daughter.
Humans with sight got a couple things right here.
Stop giving her money.
The see stuff. Humans without sight are called blind, and Steve is really good at playing the piano. But this guy that she was talking to, Santo, where she's talking about, I saw his big. He already saw my nunu. Things.
He said it just like her.
With him
Oh no.
There's a lot of lore there, and we're really talking about the daughter stuff right now. But just to really put into perspective the types of things that she does online. So
I really
There
don't.
was a moment a couple nights ago where she was online with Santos, and I don't know what she was going like this. I'm just gonna say she whipped a.
And I get fucking threatened to have my count bound for storm chasing. Are you fucking joking me?
I think that if you're on TikTok Live intentionally,
Bitch, run her off the internet.
which she definitely was.
Run her ass off the internet.
I gotta imagine that makes you a sex.
She doesn't deserve any of it.
Imagine it does. By the way, that type of thing happens a lot on TikTok Live. I don't know what's going on over there.
What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Like,
For that reason, because I wanted to make a video.
I used to go on live all the time, but
If you see anything crazy, screen record it and send it to me. Because I've been
that's not the type of shenanigans I prefer to get myself involved with.
humiliating her daughter. Young daughter is posting stuff like this on TikTok. Y'all, sorry about my mom today. I have no part in her actions.
That's really sad.
I wish time could go back to when things were better. If that doesn't make you want to cry, her behavior, her horrible, wild ass behavior is doing this to her daughter, and she's not giving it up. Why? Oh,
That's
she's
sad.
a bad person. Oh, that's why. Her daughter also reposts a lot of sad stuff, like very like.
She's gonna give her daughter so much, so many
we are all witnessing right
So
now.
sad,
And I
dude.
found a lot of things that she was reposting that people screenshotted that are like really.
Her girls deserve better than that.
Online. Like, she's do want to show because I think that it's okay to understand like the effect that Ash is having on her daughters, and like that's a really, really important thing. She reposted.
Yeah, they're in their formative years.
My mom wears off, and all I want is
Sad.
for her to hug me and apologize for everything she's put me through.
That's
And
really
Ash's
sad.
daughter reposted that.
I have a very
As a mother and not change what you're doing. Why?
I recently went no contact with my mom for about 6 months, and it was really hard, but sometimes you just have to do that because sometimes you need to step back and be able to look at the situation from afar, because if you stand up too close to something, you can't see the whole picture, right? So sometimes you got to take a step back from people, and sometimes that includes your mom and your family, but it's a big decision. So when people make the decision, don't be like, oh, they're just being entitled and spoiled. No, they very likely put a lot of thought into making the decision to go no contact with a family member. Nobody wants to not talk to a family member. You know, we all want to have our family members in our life. We love them, but like, it's an incredibly painful decision. But the people who actually get to the point where they have to cut family off, they've been pushed to that point. They needed to do it.
She values herself above her daughter. Yeah, by a lot, by a lot.
She doesn't deserve those girls.
No, I don't. Well, look at this.
You just threw up. Why? You're lying. It's not even or what? I'm just kidding.
To be fair, though, like, there's only so much you can really do when your kid's throwing up. I mean,
You know, begging for attention. Just, by the way, not in a bad way. From her mother.
But it is
to be
sad.
noticed by her mother, to be cared for by her mother. Mom, I just threw up. Her mom, you're lying.
yeah, because her mom literally stopped maturing at like 13.
Yeah. Really, girl, with your tongue out going like this. By the way, what's she dancing to? Her own song.
Ew.
Like from a second ago, I already sized pee-pee. He already sized
It's
my
not
pee-pee.
even a song. She doesn't do any singing.
While her daughter is in a moment of crisis, begging to be cared for, and she says,
It's like,
Mom, I threw up already dancing.
it sounds like a song off of Tim and Eric. Awesome show. Great job.
Yes. Alexa, stop. Bro, I was jamming earlier.
treating your
What's your dad say? Or what's your dad like? That's what it reminds me of.
Like, I know I've had
What's your dad like?
The worst mom on the internet. What? People are sending TikTok galaxies to. That she's
Stop sending her money, bro.
dancing, feeling herself like, yeah, my noo-noo. Her daughter's having to turn the Alexa off because she's literally ignoring it. Like, there's a moment where they're like talking to her, begging for her. Is this moment right here? Look at how she's dancing.
Mom, I threw up already.
She's embarrassing.
Yes.
She's not even responding.
She's such a drunk, yo.
To communicate to each other.
She's an alcoholic.
We're trying to give empathy.
You can
to
tell
her.
she was
She's not
hammered.
responding while people are paying her. Can you believe that? These emojis are popping up on her. Like,
You
she's
pay this
paying
old drunk fucking lady to dance around like that on live?
money on this.
Y'all just stop playing in my face.
Why are you dancing? And she just kept going.
I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of you people. Stop giving her money, bro. Like, who's watching her? I'm so sick of you guys. Oh my god. I don't know if I can finish this video. I'm getting so tired. I'm about had it with this lady.
After all your hard work,
I'm about done giving her attention.
stand in your way. That's why you
Oh, these ads are so crazy. I don't fucking like them.
And then her daughters have to turn the Alexa off. Like, have to turn.
Bro, those poor girls. Justice for those girls, bro. Like, free the girls. Free cuz. Free my cuz. Yeah, she wants you to stop embarrassing yourself.
Me to my 13-year-old daughter who I'm fully neglecting and kind of, you know, I'm sorry you threw up. I'm not going to say I'm sorry you threw up. I'm just going to say you're lying. Whoa, I don't want to give you any attention. I was dancing. I was jamming, bro.
She's so immature. I'm a hater. I'm a big hater of this chick. She's the worst.
Daughter, that same age, calling him sir, and somebody who's spending
She just,
$16
ugh.
for a galaxy.
She has a bad attitude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she has funny clips. If you see a clip out of context, it's like
I don't think she's that funny at all.
right here in the Ash Trevino lore, like just under the water surface, and it's already this bad.
Oh, God.
She ever did to her daughter. Look at what else she said. She being somebody who people are donating thousands of dollars to.
Whenever we lived with her dad, I used to pull her by the hair because
So
I was so mad.
she beat her kid,
Like, I
basically.
loved her more than he loved me.
She put her hands on her.
I took my anger
She was
out.
jealous.
And she doesn't even like hate me for that. Like, she doesn't even remember that.
You sound drunk right now.
Yeah,
Literally sounds like Denzel.
Listen, bro.
I'm drunk now.
I can't.
Slurring her words while she's talking about how she used to pull her daughter by the hair because she was jealous that her daughter's father loved her daughter more than he loved her. So she would take her anger out on her. But it was so light. It was like, she didn't even remember it. Like, oh, she remembers. Oh, she definitely remembers. Yeah. And it's kind of insane that we can see that better than you can.
This bitch, she fucking pisses me the fuck off. I'm sorry. I had to get up for a minute.
You know, it's not even like most times people will justify like putting their hands on their
She has. She's just so fucking smug. I just want to talk. Like, that's it. I just want to talk.
I took my anger out on her. Yeah, she's just this little thing that I was jealous of because she'd get more attention than me. So I just started using the grabbing my arm and pulling her across the room, thinking that there's nothing to say about saying.
He's funny.
You realize that you're a piece of, I don't want to say, of shit.
I will.
What's this right here? Oh, this is a
Girl, I'll tell her to her face.
what was on the table right after Astravina left. Yeah, that's what they call on TikTok snow, and Astravina was doing what on TikTok.
Surprise! That's why she's broke.
We call that snorting cocaine until your sinuses are bleeding. She has 2 children who are in desperate
Trash.
of her care, and she's going on TikTok live with murderers.
That's alright. Child and family sees everything. So do police.
Giving so much respect to men who are
If you think they're not paying attention.
shit, and by
Alright, girl.
that's not even close to what they actually are. And she's giving.
They're watching her already. I can tell you that. They've been watching her since she started talking to those men in the prison. Trust me.
We got inmate Hopper, we got horrible mother, and now we.
They're evidence apprehension and investigations guys, like they're detectives. They know of her or know her.
Got Santos. Now Santos is when she really blew up. Like everything that was happening with him, it's like really scary.
He's goofy. Are you serious?
Possibly been, but all of this stuff is out there, so as people are joining in.
Goofy ass. Are girls really fighting over that little goofy ass dude? Alright.
Oh, it's Satan. So it's like her rocketing to fame in this past, month or two. It's come with an equal amount of, I would say, correct judgment of her character. When it's just correct judgment.
Exposed, bitch.
About this era because it really encapsulates everything. It encapsulates. Anytime I say encapsulates, I just feel like like big. Let me show you how anime I can get.
I don't know.
We're talking on TikTok live to a 19-year-old boy. I'll say man. Nah, I'm gonna say boy. She's 35 years old. He's 19.
Oh, so embarrassing, bro.
Already, layer 1 smells stanky. I don't really like that. But look at how they're talking.
Cute.
Can you wear those during the new time?
When you're right here and I'm like, 8.
Okay.
How did it smell, Santos?
Smell like no this bitch.
My nails are cute as shit.
People are watching.
Do you guys see my nails?
There are, like, at any given time,
They're so cute, huh?
1,000 people watching. I do love seeing this a little bit. Just
Treat them like you would a toddler and ignore it.
is the old woman. Like, being
Pretend you don't hear them.
a teen. But they're literally sitting there flirting like, well,
They're doing it on purpose. Just ignore them.
grown women who are 35 years old going,
Like a toddler. Pretend they're not there.
what are you going to do about my new?
They would freak out if they couldn't get any more attention.
She made a whole song.
You're imagine how mad that would make them?
Show you just a little clip of it.
I know how it smells. As Santos, you know it smells well.
You know what the ultimate revenge would be? To just stop watching them, completely ignore them, give them the silent treatment, stonewall them. Completely stonewall them. That'd be really funny. It'd be a really funny joke. You should try it.
That's her song. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. That's a banger. That's a certified banger. I'm sorry guys. That lyric, talking about her new.
What's a banger? I don't know what we're talking about. I couldn't hear anything.
But that audio, that PP Nunu, that audio blew up. I'm sure you've seen it if you're on TikTok at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Catapulted her, so it's her
I
really blew up together.
I hear some nice jazz music. About it. Yeah. I don't hear anything else.
Very important we dive into all that lore because those other two sections had
Oh God. I don't know.
But this one has by far the most.
I don't know if I want to watch this whole thing.
So, just to show who they are,
I'm kind of getting pissed off.
here's a little clip.
Guys, don't hate on this duo right here. Don't hate on
Hate is not a strong enough word. Honestly.
Look
I can be a lot meaner.
You don't need that when you're mean. To go from acknowledging
Ew.
big ass age gap.
That's something a 19-year-old would say. And be completely wrong.
We've seen with Ash Trevino is that she
They think they're such hot shit.
of control over a man.
19-year-olds don't know what to do.
The one that they have to woo. That's why she was talking with those inmates, because she has the control over them. They have to woo her so she can hang up on
She really doesn't want someone with experience. Like, what's wrong with her?
really the bigger of the stars between the two of them, so he's really relying on her for any of his.
You know what the problem with 19-year-old boys is? They act like 19-year-olds. Like, why the fuck would you want that? What is, she's like, you don't want a man? Like, you don't want, like, a grown man who would, like, take care of you? Like, for real? Whatever, girl. Alright, be his mom. Like, you're always gonna have a weird... Stop giving her money! He's just using her. Which is funny, but... They're just using each other for clout. Just ignore them like you would when your puppy jumps on you, you know? Like, turn your back to them. What the fuck? What was that? I don't think I watch anymore about these people. I really don't think I can. I saw a video where she was talking about some family friend that she had known since she was 9 years old, and then she ended up marrying him when he became an adult, which is fucking weird. That's weird. Please stop giving her money and attention. Big drama tonight. Well, not tonight. I don't know. I feel like there's something every night nowadays just because everyone has a phone. What time is it? I have to go to bed soon. I don't want to go to dialysis. Okay, well, thanks for watching some random slop with me. I'm glad this live turned out better than my last few. That just, like, I need to figure out why my tablet isn't working when I try to stream. I don't know what's going on. I just was worried I wouldn't have anything, like for you guys to stay interested in, so I was like, I don't think they want me to just come on here and talk, but that's what I do anyway, and I like talking, and I have nothing else really to do until I go to dialysis tomorrow, so where I can go bother them for about 4 hours, and then I'll come home and do this again. Oh God. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna go, but thanks for hanging out with me. I'm glad we could live stream for a little bit tonight. I'll try to come on another time later this week. I'll have some more videos made for you guys over on my Keely Reacts channel. Just let me know what you guys would like to see. Music, literally whatever. Send me videos, send me music. I'll react to it. I'm not picky. I have nothing else to do than, like, watch shit. Because I sit in a dialysis chair 4 hours of treatment every other day. What else am I going to do? So thanks for keeping me company, and I will just see you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.